Alright, hello and welcome back, Kingmakers. I need to fix my reactive images, but we pick up today the end of a kingdom turn, the beginning of their kingdom, the Dawnvail. For now, joined by the four. One more will be here soon. What are we doing today, everyone?
I wouldn't mind to do another downtime.
We were trying to figure out if we want to go help Ellie in her war, or if we want to go after saving Asterion.
Don't worry about the Ellie thing. You'll know when that is the thing to do. It's not a thing yet.
Okay.
We could do another kingdom turn.
I still need the updates as to what happened last time.
Last time, at Waterdeep, we did a whole bunch of downtime. Kieran went ahead and did some Colosseum. Aram talked to Blackstaff with Oswin. Mari went to buy some magical items and a boat, a sailing ship.
Right.
We got a boat.
Let me just
we
casually buy a boat. Yeah.
Oh well, and then we met at Ellie's tavern. Not her tavern, just the Drow tavern. Elfstone
Yeah,
Tavern.
regarding the boat, it was a complete fail at deception, followed by a complete win.
Yep. We met our new party member, Spooky, who is what's the name again?
Roz. Rozer.
She Ellie was hesitant because other Drow tribes might be involved, but Roz was not and joined our party. We met at the dock, and Murray hired some crew because he does not know how to sail a ship yet, and bad memories of a sunken ship in the middle of Waterdeep port doesn't help. After a week's journey back to the Dawnvail, we still have to rename. Yep. We did some kingdom turns. Really great rolls. Not anything really bad. We actually got some farmland. We Sanine made his own military. I'm not military. Branch.
Army.
Military. Army. We took over the gold mine, which we now have to build an actual building turn. We talked to the drow, not the drow, the druids in the dire woods, and they became an ally to us. And that pretty much sums up everything. Did we build the cemetery at the end?
We just had the materials.
Oh, I don't think we built it yet. No.
No, we focused on other stuff that would be harder.
Yeah.
I think we didn't have the materials, and that's why we didn't do it. Because we needed something.
So we did plug and play your kingdom turn for you, Rhea, as you weren't here.
Okay. Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to tell you most of what I would do.
Well, we attempted to. I think it was like half successful.
Here.
We did send an adventurer to go look for the barbarians in the high forest. We just didn't know where they are, so it's sort of random.
To be fair, I'm not sure where they are either, so... And I don't wish for the adventurer to get killed. I'd rather they back out than get murdered.
No, with that you got a 21, which was a success. You got 2 bits of information, which I will send to you. So you do learn, they do come back with some information on the nearby Uthgard barbarian tribes.
Cool. So, did we actually successfully sign the charter?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
we discussed it before on what type of kingdom, in the sense.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember us discussing that previously. It's like, I swear we had signed it successfully, but I wanted to verify.
Yes, we did. We successfully did
Okay.
all that.
I've realized that I have neglected to do something before we leave town. Before we leave Waterdeep.
What would that be?
Talk to a certain someone.
Silverhand.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be coy with it now. We all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I asked.
you all
Nick,
know not a
he's-
single person cares. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
Like, does it fit her entirely? But
That's the 2 bits of information you got. Yeah, what did you want to do in Waterdeep?
talk to Silverhand.
So we have like this would be like 2 weeks ago, or less than that. How long? Well, yeah, actually more than 2 weeks ago, because the Kingdom turn took time as well. But yeah, so some time passes in this module. It's been about 2 weeks for the Kingdom turn, halfway through the month, and prior to that we were in town. So you're fine to have talked to her, but what would you want to have asked? Or do you want to message me it, or is it something you wanted to write down?
Just kind of her next task. It's possible she didn't really have anything for me at the time, and it'll just come out at some point. But she had initially given me a task, and we've largely successfully completed that task. But I would be curious what she would want now.
Sure. Why don't we roleplay it for a moment? Let me pull out Silverhand.
This is gonna be a one-on-one talk, right? Yeah, I imagine.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Unless there's a reason someone else would come with me.
You would probably have to ask for at least Aram. He has no reason to interact with the faction.
At best, Kieran might himbo his way into the situation, but that would be that would be pretty much the only way.
That would be worse than him knowing how money works.
I did name the ships, at least the ship wise, and I think a good idea for the ship wise would be Black Cat's Luck or Lucky Cat.
Why not just Lucky?
SS Lucky? Yeah, okay.
Well, if we're leaning into cats and luck, why not call it 9 lives?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, back in the Waterdeep Palace. Rewind sound is played. Rhea in a private conversation with Silverhand. At some point throughout the day. Meeting. Nobody comes with you then?
I don't honestly think she'd want anybody else to.
Okay. Not quite an office like this, but a nice desk, nice seated chairs, a library-like chamber. Congratulations on starting your kingdom. I take it there is much you still have to explain of your recent ventures.
And much and even more we have to do. Thank you. I have successfully done as you've asked, thanks to the help of my friends. But would wonder what you would ask of me now.
Well, how did the last mission go exactly?
As I imagine you've guessed from the few messagings we've done, interestingly, it was a long mission. We lost most of the town of Loudwater, but saved all the people, defeated the giants and the entire operating. So we plan to re-establish everything at Lock, move forward from there. But as far as we can tell, sure, after talking to, I think it was a local lich. I've forgotten his name. We should have taken care of most threats in the area.
You forgot a lich's name.
I have it here. It's on one of my books. We've been doing much today, ma'am.
Well, I'm glad that the battle with the giants is over then. It is over, yes?
Yes, ma'am. Amva, just draw the book out and set it on the desk. A Life Lived in the Shadow of Death by Amvar the Lich.
You see her face kind of look back at that. Oh, that lich.
Aye. Reportedly he lives nearby,
Hmm.
and I imagine he's still alive. He lives just past the combo. In the Endless Caverns.
Great. Well, I would recommend you avoid him.
Oh?
It's rather dangerous.
Aye. I haven't finished reading his book yet. It's definitely not light reading.
Well, if you do plan to engage with a lich, make sure you do trust your friends to get you out of there in the worst case. Ombor is known as the Undying for a reason. Not very easy to kill him. You might say impossible.
Aye. So it is said. But we don't actually mean to fight him if we cannot all avoid it. We'd actually like to talk to him.
Well,
We found a number of different... I'm sorry, ma'am.
if you do wish to simply discuss with him, I suppose that's the best route for you to take, but... Well, yes, why is it that you want to talk to him?
We found a number of artifacts in our travels, ma'am. Stuff in Loudwater, the tower beneath the lake, a number of different obsidian cast magic rituals, and evidence of someone here long before. Trouble is, there's so many hundreds, if not thousands, of years of magic, I can't really put together what it does. No one can. I believe your Lady Blackstaff had looked at it.
Yes, it's not obsidian, it's shardling.
Oh,
Nasty stuff.
yes, what is that?
It is a black metal that was used in ancient times. It's something that can be quite useful in different magical devices, but can also be quite dangerous.
We've found 3, maybe 4 different artifacts made of it. We don't really know how they're connected yet, we know they are.
Well, you'd be best to continue to give those back to Vajra for any specific investigating. Otherwise, I can't help you more than just to say that you don't want prolonged contact.
Are they cursed or something, ma'am?
Not cursed. Not in the magical sense. Desecrated or consecrated of the time.
Ah. It's possible Sanine can help us with that, if I can ever talk to him. But we'll do our best to establish a free kingdom. One that can not only survive out in the wilds, but thrive as well. And to that end, I would ask another question, ma'am. Assuming that the book by Amvor is nearby, she'll stick it back in the bag and draw out an entirely different book. She draws out the Golden Skins of the World Serpent, one of the elder tomes on magic, written by the elves many, many centuries ago. We found this, ma'am. It was actually here in one of the libraries. I've had it since. I've not finished reading it yet. But they do still exist.
The Nether Scrolls.
Aye.
Yes, they're not a myth. But they were lost quite some time ago.
We've had it since the fire, ma'am. Found it the same night.
Ah, you saved it from the library. I see. Oh. Are you wishing to return it?
Not necessarily. My question would more be of, have you seen any more? Have you heard of any others floating around? I would be
Well,
quite interested to read them.
This is only tale of them.
Sorry, what?
The book that she presents to you, she says, "This is only tale of them. This is not a Nether Scroll. You would know a Nether Scroll when you saw one. This is but a book."
Aye, I did notice it wasn't a scroll and seemed to talk about them rather than them being present. But it's given me an interest in finding them. I didn't honestly think that was real.
Well, many mages take up that charge, but I don't think any have been found in quite some time. Have you heard word of one?
Outside of this book, no, ma'am. I was just curious if you knew anything about them personally.
Well, I studied them in Silvery Moon, of course. The texts on them, at least.
Hmm.
The elves gave their magic to the Netherese people. And eventually, the Netherese used that magic to warp their own reality, causing a sundering.
Hmm.
From what I understand, the magic was all powerful. And anyone could learn it just by holding the magical scroll. Different texts broken up into different subcategories of magic. And all their floating cities seem to be amplified by it. It's where the shardling comes from, actually.
I was just going to ask, ma'am, would that have been related? Because the one with us at the previous point, I don't believe she's here today. Lady Moonfire. What do you know of her?
Ah, the
She
Mayor
take
Civilar of Loudwater, yeah. Or it used
farmer.
to be.
Mhm. She's taken quite an interest in these dark sculptures, and I don't know what she's after. I do know it has something to do with her goddess, but that's about it.
Her goddess.
Titania, ma'am.
Titania is no goddess. She's an archfey.
True, but she's devoted like one. In this specific case,
I see. Well,
she's a patron.
I don't personally know Moonfire, though I have met her before. Chances are, she's looking to grow her own power. She's always seemed that type.
The little elf smiles and says, "Aren't we all?"
Some are just looking to maintain, protect.
Mm.
Been a long time since we've had peace.
Aye. We'll do our best to draw the surrounding areas together, so if we can, find some peace. I do hope that relations between Waterdeep and the New Kingdom can be fruitful for both sides. I'm concerned it may complicate our arrangement.
Well, for now, do your best just to defend their kingdom and grow it as you can. And do report to me any continued issue with the giants. We've recently had more issue with the drow, to be honest. I know your friend Ellie is here. Going to speak with her on that today.
Yes, ma'am. She's probably the best I know of in that regard. And I will tell you that the giant threat on the ground is dealt with, but they're not entirely gone. There still looms a floating tower we've not yet finished. Mostly because we haven't yet figured out how to get to it. But
Well, I thought you said that you had dealt with them.
I have. We dealt with the forces on the ground that were threatening all of the Sword Coast, ma'am. But not the forces that created them.
And did you ever find your, Minotaur?
We know he's still alive. But we have not been able to rescue him as yet. We've been too slow.
Sounds like you have a lot to do then.
But what would cause a tower afloat, ma'am? Something that heavy.
The Cloud Giant. You should find a book on that.
I'll do my best. And thank you for the other suggestions. We'll do.
Do let me know how you do with Omvorias.
Of course, ma'am. You're probably the only one within 100 miles that could even rival him. We know it's going to be dangerous.
It took more than myself to rival Omvor. At least in the past. He looks towards the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Well, you're Red. Looks like things are about to get a move on again. You almost done.
She doesn't respond verbally. She actually sends a message. It says, "Yes, we was just wrapping up. I should see you out soon. How long do I have?"
I don't know. A bit. I didn't ask.
Sounds about right. Well, it seems we're about to move forward, and I imagine you have a busy schedule, ma'am. But good to actually see you, instead of just talking to you through a stone.
Yes, and good to see you are doing well as well. Let me know how you do with the castle as well.
Can I actually very quietly insight that? Is she being pleasant or is she being genuine?
Yeah, roll an insight for the conversation and let me see here.
Because
Karen, what
Rhea's
are
a
you asking? You
little,
asking if you can vibe check? You could do a charisma check.
she's a little frustrated from the past that she asked for more help than she received. And though she's not worried that she's truly against her, she's measuring this conversation actually a lot more carefully than she's letting on.
And Karen, give me a straight charisma check. And let me roll d20 for Moonfire, or Moonfire, Silverhand.
Lady Moonfire is secretly Lady Silverhand.
Yeah.
I knew it! You were behind this whole thing!
Kieran, kind of hard to tell. She does seem hard to read, but you think maybe because of magical means, not quite divinity means. Rhea, really hard to read Silverhand just in general. But as far as you can tell, more of a persuasion. She does seem to care. But also seems more interested in the conversation about Omvor than about the giants.
Mm-hmm. I imagine he's more of a peer or at least a caster in her same bent, though obviously a very different end goal. So it makes total sense. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, ma'am. I imagine I'll need you out shortly for signing something or other. But thank you. She'll actually approach the desk to shake her hand.
She shakes your hand, and as you're stepping away, she looks. Best of luck with your kingdom. I know you'll do well. Go find Asterion.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll do our best.
Karen is holding the door open for you.
That's kind of him. She nods very gracefully and says, "Oh, thank you, sir. Did not expect it." And then returns as planned to everything else.
Did my man
Thank you for
Kieran
having her, man.
just have a Canadian standoff?
No, she was actually quite surprised. In a good way. That he
I was
did
going to
that.
open that one too. Why'd you get ahead of me?
I've got to get
Runs
your
ahead
one
of you.
back. I'm not going to owe you.
Let's
Not an
jump
ode thing, but okay.
back to the total overall map, though.
She's stubborn. The whole reason.
With
That's all I've
that,
really got.
Mari bought a boat. The
Yes.
party grouped up at the dock, boated back, past the ruins of Loudwater, and
If we boated
toward
back, do we know about these ones?
Dawnvail. You gotta stop and explore through them to know about the hexes.
Fair enough.
Can we, as a eye glance, whatever's near the water at least?
It would take time. You'll get there on foot eventually.
Okay.
It would take us a lot of time to dive into those specific ones. But no, we spent the time heading back to the Dawnvail, and doing our first downtime, we jumped to Kythorn the 15th. All of you are now together, a council meeting perhaps even, as you decide what your next move is. I have... Here it is. We have a town hall, we have a barracks, and we have houses. The kingdom's doing its best at the moment. Gathering in the town hall. All of you find yourselves in a large kind of meeting room, sitting amongst a table, ready to discuss what the next move is.
Mm-hmm.
find you a little for it. Where are we headed, guys? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
I do believe. When does the letter? I don't know when you're planning on giving the letter to the party.
Oh, remember that. We'll do that in a second here. Let me pull a map on here. But before we do that, let's talk a bit about what our next move is, and then we'll have some people show up.
Well, looks like the town is doing pretty well. We got
We're
a ship,
coming along.
trade, food.
I still find the lack of walls worrying, but
Yes. It'd be nice to have some things here too. Maybe a blacksmith, of course. Again, we're just starting out. That looks nice though, you know. I went ahead and checked the dam a bit to see how that's doing. It's still holding, but I think we need to make sure that it's more properly taken care of.
good. I'd imagined it would be, thanks to Larry's help. Speaking of which, where's she gone?
She's around.
Mhm.
She's coming in between at times through the druids, are like representative wise.
She lives and runs the Druid Grove now for the most part.
Have
the
we
very
come
least-
up with? Go ahead.
At the very least, our kingdom's at the point now where the people can handle themselves for a little while. We'll hang someone back for their defense, of course, but we might be able to handle some of our own problems now.
We still owe our friend a great debt. I was just thinking about that. How do we get up to the castle and try and save him?
Well, I saw plenty of griffins flying around when we were back in that Waterdeep place. Maybe we could go buy some of those.
Nick, how much is an airship?
How much is a griffin?
So it really depends. The airship, they vary in value.
Mari, we
My
don't even
spies
have
couldn't
walls.
find any. My spies
sure?
couldn't find anything. Well,
We don't
I
even
was
have
looking.
walls or a proper inn. You sure you want to buy a ship?
Well, this
Honest,
is
Actually, does the group know he has one? Or is that
Yeah,
quiet?
what the
how we
ship
got here.
we
Yeah.
got here by ship.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you-
know
you
he
should-
has one. We know he didn't win it. We don't know where the money came from.
Yep.
Don't you already have a ship?
Yes, but it's not flying.
Now we have a sailing ship.
We can make the ship flying.
I mean,
Uh,
the money for that is a little expensive.
I was going
Even
to
I don't
say-
have that much.
Let me see.
Don't look at me. I don't understand how any of that works.
Oh, I have a solution. Yeah, I can always enhance you guys to fly to the castle if you so choose to.
We'd have to fly as a group. I think it'd probably take a couple scrolls to do it. And even then, how do we get back home?
Get off?
Yeah.
Oh, I just make more spells of flying. Or
Featherfall.
I believe we should have a
Rebirth.
magic shop coming in soon from the partnership that we got.
Aye,
can
Featherfall
buy-
would work, but we can
Yeah.
only activate Featherfall about 40 feet from the ground.
Just
It'd
buy
be
more.
Terrifying.
No,
I mean,
Trey
the spell only
recommended
goes
that
off
game,
at
and
that kind of level.
I think
couldn't know
Featherfall is
on the
just good for
rest.
falling in general.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to be falling. That's all. But it
How
lasts
much
for a
time am
certain
I-
distance.
Speaking of Oswin, let's explore that a little more. Where you at? There you are. So, how much time and material would you think you'd need to make us say double the
my.
amount of people for spells of flying.
How much are you thinking of?
We have a party of 6, don't we? So 12, 14.
Oh my. That's
Oh.
a level 3, and I think it's 500 gold
Per.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Because I did, no, I did,
Is it
god, I need to check
500? Are
that.
you sure?
Maybe it's wrong. Let me double check that.
Also, magic's great and all, unless it stops working. I prefer things that can just fly on their own.
Always the one to really love casting anything, I know. I'm just not sure we can afford even renting an airship at the moment.
Seems like a bit of a
M-
tall
uh,
ask. After all, we're raiding a cloud giant castle.
And we're also expecting to have some rescuees.
Oh, it is 500 gold, but it will take me a week just to create one.
Well,
Okay,
it's-
so that's not... That doesn't fit the timeline. If I'm doing math right, that's almost... What, 6,000 gold? 7,000? No.
I mean, I can make you guys fly there for the first part, but when you guys come back, you can use fly to come back. Cuts down on our cost.
Wait, how? How would it work?
But the problem is that you guys need to know the spell fly for you to use. Or take a chance.
As a reminder, above the table,
Yeah.
everyone except for Kieran and Oswin and Rozier have Featherfall tokens. You can use those to get down.
Osman can just fly in general. Fly movement,
yeah.
so it doesn't truly matter.
How did we get a Featherfall token?
Ellie bought one for
Ellie
everyone.
Ellie gave it to us. We just didn't put it in our inventory yet.
I was gonna say, I don't actually have one of those in inventory. Okay.
Yeah.
That changes things
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
But we still need an airship to get everyone safely back. Gods. Okay.
How much is an airship, Nick?
How much would it be to
An
rent?
airship starts at 20,000 for one of those balloon ones. They're kind of slow, but it goes up in price depending on what you're trying to get.
Renting wise?
Yeah, would it be possible to rent one?
There's no balloon ship renters as far as the eye can see. There's also somebody
sure,
that comes in, and they have a letter delivered. It's just a mail person. No token for them, just a commoner token. But they seem to have a kind of a satchel of letters. Most of them seem rather unimportant, but one of them sticks out. And I'll add it to your loot here, Rhea.
I shoot the messenger.
Kill the messenger. He's dead. A letter, Dawnvail.
Oh, there is a title
Okay.
for that one. There is a title for that.
Oh, what's the title?
Should be at the beginning. Oh yeah, it was just members of the Fellowship of the Fractured.
Members of the Fellowship of the Fractured, titled on the front, a wax seal on the back. You open it up. You want me to read it out loud, or would you like to?
I'll actually go ahead. It's
Yeah.
very small. I wish there was a way to make it larger. There we go.
Message you
I can
as
post
well.
it to chat if
yeah,
you
that might
want.
be better.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Ooh, there we go. Oops, all my formatting is gone. Oh well.
It's not bad.
To the members of the Fractured Fellowship. Greetings. Fellowship members, I commend you for your feats thus far. To have formed such an impressive team from individuals with no prior exposure is nothing short of incredible. I happened to overhear my fellow officers discussing his promising future, and wanted to inform you that I will be watching. Wanted to inform you that from this point I will be watching closely, each and every one. It is rather unfortunate Mr. Thorncrest is missing. He sounds like quite good fun. Send in luck for his safe retrieval. The young man of tale. I hope you don't spend much time with your nose in the book, or our sparring might be over quickly. Small Dahon, you aren't the only long ear with an affinity for causing trouble in taverns. You aren't much for sparring, but we can still exchange notes. Following Tisele.
That's Ellie's last name.
Ah, you carry a great burden. Have you trained enough to keep up with it? Finally, Aram. You're called out specifically, she says, looking at him. Aram the Fair Wanderer, champion of the Queen. If you're reading this, I suppose you haven't managed to lose your charges this time. We have some catching up to do. Any dances you took with you back then. If you make the same mistake again, you will be certain you won't get a third chance. The dead family name can't hide your past forever. As she's reading this, she's now staring at him. Like, a couple of words stare, a couple of words stare.
As you're reading this, he's basically gone the equivalent of white as a sheet.
Mm-hmm. Malaya Kren, former military officer and combat. Say well in due time. If you have expanded your party, then I look forward to his acquaintance. What the hell is this? What's going on?
Who is Malaya Claren, former military officer, hand combat?
Yes, thank yous.
The messenger runs as quickly, like as you finish saying, "Who is this?" The door shuts. The messenger's gone.
Actually, I don't think she would have read it until he was gone. Because she wasn't super certain what was in it.
They're just
So-
making sure they
Messenger
don't
just
get
stares
shot.
blankly
Mhm.
until.
No, I'm not sure she even would have read it until he was gone.
At this point, Aram is going to pass out again.
Not again.
And as he gets
Again.
up,
It's a common occurrence.
Unfortunately. So which one are we talking to this time? I imagine it's Desmond.
oh yes, hello.
Hello.
It am I muted?
No, I
Nope.
can hear.
Okay. Yes, hello. It appears that Aram is no longer. He's gone for now.
So I'd noticed. So
Well, usually he's yelling at me for something.
we got a letter that mentioned him. And we were hoping that she
Yeah.
had some kind of insight as to what in the Seven L's what that was.
Well, no, not really.
Did
That
you
would
even?
not be. Sorry.
I assume you heard it.
Yes, I heard the letter. I just have no context to why he would be not wanting to interact with this.
Frankly, I have a number of questionings. Mr. Suncrest, I think that's the last name of Asterion, but I'm not sure.
It was. Still
All
is.
right. Mario Tail, yes, you are called out directly. I'll understand.
Surprised they know that. Name is not that recognizable.
She kind of looks over. You do have a tail.
Yeah, but spelled differently.
Oh, this is spelled weirdly as well. Tale.
Right. That's my family name.
Oh. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Interesting.
It would seem everyone who left Waterdeep is called out specifically.
Indeed.
I left Waterdeep and my name wasn't on there.
Is mean an earlier love. Back in the certain out days before we'd met you.
Yeah, unfortunately, you weren't with us when we first got the charter.
No, were you singing? I imagine.
He is not mentioned either.
No, I imagine you don't care either way. But either still.
More of the original party, it seems like, before we
Mhm.
met you folks.
That means they've been watching us for some time. It's both good news and bad news at the same time. Cool.
Should
You
we?
call them stalkers on the material plane too.
Yes.
Yes,
Good to know. Good to know.
I don't think this is a threatening letter necessarily, though they seem to have prior issues with Adam.
Well,
Right.
I can assume the last part relates to actually me, because
Aram, do you have a
yes,
secret ex-lover that we do not know about? Or Desmond?
me no, I do not have anyone named Malia. Um, However, the dead family name would be related to me, as yes, I am the last.
The last.
The last of what?
Well, eventually, I suppose I should go and give my family a proper burial.
It still doesn't answer our question.
You left him just lying on the ground?
It wasn't me.
It's not an answer.
I wasn't there.
Desmond,
Oh,
Desmond
so you...
used to be someone else. Aram is
I know.
currently the one that we know of.
I'm so confused. There's two of yous in there, we know that. We don't really know how, but alright. But how did you... Yeah,
How
it's
did they all
weird.
die
It's been one...
bandits?
I always forget there's more than one person.
Currently, he is Desmond, and the one that's
Oh, yeah.
sleeping is Aram.
I
Yes.
don't know if sleeping is correct at this point. I don't
You
sense it
do
at all.
go unconscious. I only count that
So-
as sleeping.
So the dead family name in the message. That's you.
Yes, that would be me. So
I believe yes. Last name's... I'll have a stab. Mesker?
yes, or something like that.
Sorry. She knows she's an exit. She can't get over it. Alright.
Well,
Full fermented yogurt.
Don't
if
know
this
why he
meeting
would
is
be hiding it.
We
if
still
this
don't know.
meeting is done, I would
Where
like
did this letter
to
come
go
from?
study a little bit more. I got to be more proficient in my boating skills since we do
And-
have a ship now.
It's probably done, but there's still figuring out how to get up there. Can we send a letter to an airship captain nearby, like someone in Waterdeep, and have him fly out or something?
We could just head to Waterdeep too. That might be simpler.
God's
Might also help
goodness.
us
Or
find
I
our
can just go. I do need the experience, and we do have trade coming in and out more often.
Just promise you won't get killed.
No, just simple, very simplistic.
Aye. But that doesn't mean it will be. Do we have any idea how much it'll be for, I suppose, renting one for about 2 weeks? Because they have to fly out here, get us up there, loiter around a bit while we do what needs done, and then float back down. Plus get back on.
Also,
I
don't
also
get knocked
assume
out
they
of the
don't
sky
have
when throwing
weapons.
rocks.
I think it's best if we continue to upkeep our kingdom while I'm gone, at least. Continue thinking of plans and etc. etc. But
Oh, of course.
keep sending
an airship
soldiers or
starts
spies.
at 20,000. Again, you don't. There's nowhere that rents airships.
We
We
can be
can't
the
hire a
first.
captain for a ride.
There's not a rental place. They just don't exist.
We can be
So
the
we're not,
first.
so that's not what I'm suggesting at all. What I think I'm suggesting is talking to a captain and commissioning a captain for a couple of weeks.
You can hire a captain. Trying to find one, but you're trying to find one that has an airship. Yes.
Yes.
There's not that many, but it's possible.
Well, Send us a letter if you manage to find one in town when you do go, and we'll see about organizing what he requires. I need to look at the numbers again. Gods.
What do you guys have right now for funds?
That's what I want to look at.
I'm at 35,000. You have the funds to buy your own.
True. But at the moment, I'm not sure that that is the best use of the funds that we have.
Well, what would it go to otherwise?
Building walls?
Well, you use kingdom resources to do that. That's a different thing.
Okay, fine, I'll go another way. I just don't want to be broke, especially with trade coming in. The more and more of it, it's hard to really set down how much we'd need. If you think it's wise, I suppose we can, but
I think it's an investment that'll pay. I think it's an investment that'll pay off in the long run. Kieran doesn't say this. He doesn't know how money works.
I found a rule. I don't know if it's official, Nick, but there says that you can, if you need a ship for a short time, in which case you can rent a ship instead of buying one. The price of the renting a ship for a week is 10% of the total cost.
Yeah,
However, it does not
it's not a
include the
problem for me to
necessary
come
crew
up with a
members.
price, Mari. It's just that there's
Oh.
not a store that rents airships.
yeah.
Okay.
And what I think we're doing is we're sending Mari to go talk to some
Gotta
captains.
find a captain and bargain to get him to pay one.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not Eberron. We can't just walk down the street and find 3 people who own airships.
Nah, pity. So yeah, send us a letter if you find a captain that would be able to suit our needs and especially our length of time. 2 weeks into a short venture.
Well, it is just 1 week just to get here. And of course,
That's why it's
I
2.
guess. Oh, okay. Sounds good then. I don't have sending. A letter will take a week as well, so I don't know if it's best. I think it's easier if I just do it there and now. I promise
Is there
them
any
money.
reason we're all not just going as a group? Realistically,
Trying to help.
the kingdom's stable. There's not much for us to do, at least for a little while. All the work we've done is settling in, and we've got time.
Hey, Oswin. If you're
Yes,
still there.
I'm
How
here.
long would it take you to make a sending scroll? Because
Sending is a week as well. Same way as flying. 500 gold.
Yeah.
I can go with Mari if that needs to be the case.
if we're sending more than just him, we're all going. But are you certain
Your
it'll be
choice.
safe?
But he has
I'm
the
not
send
certain.
Will.
spell, so Osmond can just cast it for you. You don't need a scroll made. What are you trying to do?
Exactly. No, but before, if he can get a scroll for Mari, or Oswin can just go.
I suppose he could
itself.
just contact him at some point.
Right.
But the concern she's got is that the last time we all left the city, it got razed to the ground. And I would love not to have that happen this time. Very, very much love to not have that happen this time.
There is a much larger fighting force here than there was before. I'm not just concerned. It's not easy pickings. And you have to lick your wounds after losing a majority of your force like they just did. A month's not enough time.
Alright,
I'm not
alright.
saying we don't be
Is this
concerned about it,
something
but
you've
I am
experienced
saying
yourself?
I killed plenty of demons in my day.
Indeed, I've experienced the devastation. I'm hoping to not have it happen again. Alright. Not bad, guys. Mari, how soon do you want to leave?
I can do it now. There's no problem. Unless you want Oswin to go himself, since he has everything.
I'm not sure we'd need him. I do appreciate the offering, and I don't mean to malign the man's skills at all. But if we're all going as a group, what send-in do we need? I'd rather leave a couple of people behind that can guard stuff appropriately. Kieran, did you
Aye.
intend to come with us, or did you intend to stay behind?
He shrugs. Whichever you ask me. I have a character in either spot, either way, so it doesn't matter. I can roleplay Ellie if I don't go. Stares at camera.
I'm not sure if he'd be free.
You can
We'll
make time
leave the
for a
cap.
conversation, I'd imagine.
Well, that's bloody helpful. Okay.
So what's the plan, party?
One more question. Mr. Wheatgaze, I believe, Dungum,
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
how are we faring as far as trade and relations, I'll go with?
Trade and relations didn't go that well this time, not gonna lie. We cashed in on what we could get from Neverwinter and Waterdeep, because those were our best deals, but we didn't want to take too much, so Baldur's Gate and Elturel's still ready to help the kingdom when needed.
For the price,
so
of course.
he points at Desmond. So you're like a wanted man or something?
Me? No. I suppose it's complicated, isn't it? At some point we'll find out what that meant.
I mean, it's cool with me.
So, it sounds to me like we's leaving yours in control for a brief time, along with the captain of the guards, while we go find an airship and rescue our friends, put an end to the giant threat for the kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like you need an airship. Hey, we sent those spies. They never came back, so I mean, it's probably.
They came back. They just couldn't find anything.
Oh yeah.
They
They
didn't
just couldn't get
fail,
up there.
critically fail. They just didn't find
That's
any
right. That's right.
information.
I thought they critically failed. Yeah.
Probably the other group.
Well, I mean, they don't know how to get up there, unless you all wanted to go there yourselves. An airship sounds like a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna send Kieran a message real quick.
No,
Very quiet.
I bet you could get one in Neverwinter for pretty cheap.
Should we go check it out? Maybe there is something already there. We can always scout it out. That might be a better idea before we start buying stuff.
Rhea, you wanted to send a message?
I did.
And Nick, what's the price for a Spelljammer helm? I don't know if you have that in your thing as well. I forgot the number.
Right.
Spelljammer helms are extremely rare. You don't actually have access to them in this campaign.
Okay. I was thinking how to move that tower still.
Yeah.
Not
If we
yet,
don't
at
have
least.
access, we don't have access.
Alright, so let's leave Kieran and Dungum running the kingdom while we all go and deal with this. See if we can borrow Ellie for a week or so.
I mean, I can stay here as well for a bit until you guys get back with the airship if needed, and you pick me up.
I thought you just wanted the experience.
Sorry, it's Oswin.
Oh,
Oswin in
oh,
general.
okay.
Woo!
There was no change there. I was
Yeah,
like,
sorry,
okay.
my voice is a little iffy.
That would not be bad. I imagine you have much to study.
Yes, I could also send more scouts out if needed to be.
Sounds like a plan. So Sanine, Mari, myself, Adam, and a strange new friend, Rosa, will all be
He
heading to pick
stares
up Elliot Water.
ominously.
We'll all be heading to Waterdeep to find an airship and rescue Asterion and take care of the other threats.
You
Any
did
objections?
say
Any other thoughts?
you did
Suppose we
say
should take care of that lich before it becomes a before Lady Moonfire gets too impatient.
God damn it.
we can take the ship. It's gonna be easier to get there.
You see right on cue Moonfire knock on the door.
Oh, God.
She comes in. Good
Hello, ma'am.
evening, Kingmakers. Wide smile. How is the
Insight.
Hi, Lady
Dawnvail going?
Moonfire.
Insight. She's weird. I don't know.
She's always
Okay.
just here to be her nicest person, Rhea.
And besides, I'm too spun up about the other stuff. Okay. What was it?
Well, I was hoping nothing was up. You do have some free time now, yes?
In a manner of speaking, ma'am. What were you suggesting?
I think it's quite clear, is it not? We go on
It
an
is.
adventure again. Knock the last one out, for old time's sake.
Rhea kind of slouches and holds her head with one hand. She tries to process this timing being so good. I suppose so, ma'am, but are you sure we'll survive it? He's a powerful lich.
Not really an adventure, if you're sure, is it?
I do like to not go get my head knocked off, if it's all the same to you.
It'd probably blow up instead of getting knocked off, to be fair.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
I think most liches want you
think about.
intact, to be quite honest.
That's worse than what I said.
Oh, that is worse. God. Thank you. That is wonderful talking to all of you right now. I suppose
Anytime,
we
Red.
might
And he
as well.
winks.
I suppose we might as well.
Of course, if you're not ready, I understand.
I suppose we'll. Mario would get more practice with the ship on the go, I suppose. Give us an hour, maybe two, and we'll be ready to go.
She does like a little bit of a hop and a clap. Lovely. I'll have everything ready.
Oh, wait, if we're doing this, I should probably come along. This changes things.
It returns to the previous problem.
I of course can stay. No worries. I can't manage an army correctly, but I believe they are skilled enough to do that themselves.
The
Well,
garrison to chase
mechanically,
myself.
yeah, you guys already. Yeah,
Yeah, I
already
understand, but
managed
again,
them.
flavor wise.
Rhea
I'm-
gives Oswin a very long.
More
She's not
defense.
She's not gonna
No
roll
worries.
insight on him, but she does like take a measure.
You probably could roll insight and he will still fail. It's not deceptive. It's not even persuasion wise. It's just in general is that Oswald won't do again. He's part of the group, but not really in the sense he's there to help.
That's
He
why
really
she
is
gives
just
him the
here to
long
help.
stare.
He's
Okay.
just there for a time.
I'll be reading books most of the time, anyways. I got the new books from our friend and the tower, anyways, that I need to read through.
But could
I
you
make
read the
sure-
books? Could you bring a few books here and read them here, so that if there's anything going wrong, he is aware of it sooner?
Oh, I already grabbed all the books.
Oh, That'll work. Okay.
Actually, I think Mari has them. I go ahead
Like,
and give that to
above
Oswin.
the table, I don't want to roll against another player.
No, I'm serious.
Oswin
Oswin won't.
trust him well enough.
Oswin. Sure.
She trusts him a whole hell of a
Oswin.
lot more than she trusts Dungam. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Whoa, man.
In terms,
Why does
I'm just
Duncan
here,
sound like he's
man.
high?
Here for
Oh,
time.
constantly. Alright.
He's just, he's getting by.
He's vibing. But why is the Viceroy high up his ass? Okay. Sounds
It's
good.
how he manages stress.
Nah.
I met those druids, the tall tree, man.
Right
Are you
on,
smoking
man.
Fey grass?
Oh, it's totally Druid Grove approved.
It's definitely Fey grass.
Right. Let's go get packing, folks. We got a job to do.
Write that down.
Husband, if you'd
Fey
prefer to
grass.
stay, that sounds good.
Alrighty. Do contact me if you need anything. If you do need me to respond back in the sense of sending, just say who. And then I will send another sending spell.
Say
Like-
who?
Ooh.
Do I think that he'd be offended if she made fun of that very lightly?
No, not really. He knows what he is.
Then she gets
Also,
off the
2 other
pedestal.
people just did.
Then she gets off the pedestal, raises her arms to her sides, and goes, "Ho, ho!" as she runs out the door.
As you run out, it's
She's
like
such
the-
a crazy woman.
give me a D100, right?
Don't I know it?
100 is good. Towards 1 is bad.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
As you run
Oh,
out, going who, and running as the doors shut.
Everyone's
You look and there's like a crowd of like a group
She
of
would stop
noble
at a
or
door.
just townsfolk that you just convinced to come here, and they're looking at that door. It shuts and you step out. Just a
She
small
just
group
bursts
of
out
them.
laughing.
One of them just gives
Yeah,
a
she
bow.
just bursts out laughing and motions the carrots. So I'm playing a joke on him.
Good morning.
Playing a joke on who?
Good morning, ma'am.
And they
Good-
walk
so-
past.
You, of course.
Huh?
Kind of come a little closer, was play along. Cool.
Okay. I thought we were making fun
Please,
of
I'm
us.
embarrassed.
Yeah, but you're funny too. But
Sounds like we have a bit of a plan. Party prepares to assemble to head out. Mari is going to head towards Waterdeep, maybe to Neverwinter. Is he taking money with him?
If
I
if
was under the
players want to
understanding
give
that
me
if
money,
players-
he will give money, but Mari does have money, but not enough to officially buy an airship, if that's the
I was
case.
under the impression the entire party was going. In this case, to deal with the strike
Endless
some sort of
Cavern.
deal with the Lich, and then continue on.
Oh, do you want to take
And
the
make-
boat, stop, and then do that, and then jump back on the boat?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the meme.
Yeah.
Sure. Just
But-
anchor it in the river.
In order to give Mari the experience, we'll probably let him lead in Waterdeep itself. But yeah, we're gonna stop at the Endless Caverns and figure out how to strike a deal with the Lich, and then continue on.
Okay. See, 1, 2, 2.5 days to the Endless Caverns. Mari, give me... What is it here? Water? Do you have water vehicles on your sheet?
I do
On your
not.
sheet.
I have navigation tools in the sense of that, but I didn't know if I had to do navigation or water vehicles.
Well,
I would
technically
be
you need water vehicle, right? But for now, you just don't have proficiency bonus. So just give me a dexterity check. In this case, navigating isn't an issue. You're going downriver. There's no
Right.
no real question here. Okay, an 11.
By the way, do we have our own little houses here at the moment?
There are houses still in the town, enough for everyone. So technically, yes.
Perfect.
Whether you have a chamber in the town hall or if you actually have your own small house, that's up to you. But there's enough houses within the Dawnvail. House everyone. Getting down the river. Give me 3 d20s. Where's the nat 1 on the last day? Okay, perfect. Okay.
We've already sunk the boat.
What could go wrong?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
some
no, you're
damage.
fine, you're fine. Is anybody taking to the crow's nest?
I'll do it.
You'd probably be the best to.
It's a perception.
Just a normal perception check.
During the day.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
That's
Nice.
what I fucking thought.
Alright, perfect. So I will get this set up. Kieran, as the ship is going downriver on the second day, you're in the river and nothing seems to bother you, but you keep seeing what looks like, at this distance, a pack of maybe wolves or animals in the forest. And they are somewhat trailing the ship.
It was a lot easier when I had really good eyesight. We got beasties following us.
Can they
But-
swim?
Good ones that go fun to pet or not so much?
Probably not.
Ah.
But with that, after 2.5 days, we'll move the clock up here. Be the 18th in the middle of the day. You guys arrive at the Endless Caverns. We'll say this hex.
There's nothing there.
Are they still following us?
Aye.
Wondrous. I suppose it wouldn't be an adventure without something going wrong.
What's that idea?
Oh, you're back to yourself.
What do you mean?
This sounds just like something Aram would say.
Are you Desmond and Aram right now? Maria's a
Yeah.
little confused.
That's
We
what she
need to
does.
get him name tags.
Oh, that's rude.
He would never wear it. He'd wear the wrong one on purpose just to fuck with people.
Moonfire says, no wait, a flippable one, that's perfect.
Anywho, you'll probably know when Aram comes back. I have not heard a peep.
This is Desmond. He's more well spoken.
Yes. He's a bit less blunt, but still the same points. Sounds about right.
Am I not
Anyway.
allowed to have fun now?
No. It's just funny that you have fun the same exact way. Either way, I imagine we'll be gathering some wonderful company the minute we stop, so make yourselves ready.
How far away are they?
You don't see them now that the boat is anchored. They had been following in the last night.
How far away were they?
Yeah, how closely were they following? Yeah.
Not close enough to get a good view, but each night you had seen them kind of eyes peering from the wood line nearby. You heard them running through. It really sounded like a large pack of wolves.
Were they ever within 600 feet?
For what spell or feature?
Sharpshooter.
Oh no!
Yeah, you loosed some arrows at them and they ran.
Nah, I don't actually do that. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
First
you
you
could have
thought it was
shot
funny.
arrows at them.
Hey, Mari, a
Yes.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Have the crew keep a close watch tonight. And we'll probably do the same.
Was
Yeah,
approach to a
shifts.
far watch?
Would it be possible, do you think, to start out in the morning, stay the night on the ship?
You want me to scout in the morning?
No. I'm saying the whole group goes in the morning.
Oh,
If
yes.
they've been following us at night, then they might be waiting for us to get off the ship to attack us tonight.
Well, unless you all want to stay anchored here, this is the perfect spot to get off.
That's what I was suggesting, ma'am.
I told my crew to go to Suncomber. It seems a little bit more safer there. Anyways.
All right. It is your boat.
Crew,
So-
make your way to Succomber, anchor down, rest, drinks on me. We
Mhm.
come from Succomber back when we meet you guys again. It's gonna take a little bit long, but we get there.
Probably a couple of days.
We're going to walk on foot all the way to Succomber.
No, we are. Oh,
You got
yes.
a better idea,
way to
ma'am. You
move
wanted
on.
us to go through the caverns. We can't exactly take the boat. Ship.
But I didn't even have my horse come aboard.
That's not really an adventure if you don't get your feet a little dirty, is it?
Fair
It
enough.
was your timing, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Well, then if you're all ready.
For better or worse, I suppose.
Perfect.
So Nick,
Yeah.
out of game question. Please, can I have read that book during
book?
the kingdom turn? I find it very important right now to have read that book. The A Life Lived in the Shadow of Death, this specific book.
Yeah, you can read about it. That's fine.
Okay. And would I have been able to finish reading the other one, The Golden Skins?
Give me an intelligence check on both of them. Investigation's fine, actually. Give me an investigation check for both books.
Awesome.
Don't worry, I'll help. That squiggly line is different than that squiggly line.
Yes. I really wish it was not an intelligence check. Okay. Hey, okay. So that one would have been for the...
Life in the Shadows of Death. Yep.
Yeah, I care a lot more about that book right now.
Okay.
And then the other one.
No.
Yeah. The other one is a little bit more esoteric.
Mhm.
It has information of what seems like 50 different scrolls. It's a lot to really go through. It speaks about the ruins of Arvinadar, a fallen Sun Elven empire. It speaks of Mithranor, a lot of the ancient elven lands. It talks about all types of different nether scrolls. Arcanus Fundar, Magicus Crear. It's just a lot of stuff that it's dense. It's real dense.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to really put much information together on it, but it does seem important. But the other book is less dense. Written more recently by what seems to be a studied apprentice of Omvor that is now living within Baldur's Gate, Archmage Brielle. She speaks of learning different magics that didn't rely on the weave or that could go beyond the weave's restrictions. She speaks of his ability and mastery of magic. and how rough it was to be his apprentice. He had a very low tolerance for failure, a very high tolerance for the more grotesque parts of work.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
But from what you can tell, you lived with him and worked with him for years.
good. Okay. To memorize a couple of interesting passages to ask him about. So, as they're getting off, Lady Moonfire, what exactly are we going up to yet again? Besides talking to him.
Well, the obelisk you all acquired?
How does that connect to him?
It's only but a piece of the puzzle. But with all three, I do believe that we will be able to unlock its old powers.
Those being... Because I've been wondering this whole time what we're going after that is so hidden, so ancient and powerful. What would it do once it's unlocked?
Well, it is just a scroll. It's likely in a gilded case. You'll know it when you see it, I think. He should keep it in the utmost prized area.
Aye, but that's not truly what I'm asking, ma'am. What I'm asking is, with the obelisk, the uh, console thingy, and the base, what all will happen? What's it for?
I don't know yet.
Oh. Oh god. Okay.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, sure.
Let me pull up my character sheet.
He gives her quite often wide grin.
Oh, that's a number.
Put some spinach in your teeth.
I'll try it as well.
That is also a number.
Ooh.
She choose to ignore my statement.
No, she
So-
prestidigitates, and she says, "My, how embarrassing."
Oh,
You know,
I accidentally rolled that
you
on
know,
D&D Beyond, but I got an 18 on Insight.
Lady Moonfire, we just came back to the Feywild, and you are younger appearing more than you were. I don't think you need to prestidigitate anymore.
So you're saying she should have kept the spinach in her teeth?
I think he was trying to lay a compliment, and I do appreciate it. But, yes, I may look younger. Though I didn't quite notice. I thought I looked the same. She kind of looks at herself. Thank you. I think.
Didn't have it as bad as that draw lass.
Is that so bad?
She didn't seem too happy about it. Also, 18 on that Insight. Does that mean anything?
17 plus her modifier. She's hard to read.
Ah.
Yeah.
It says, whatever it is that we find down there, just do be careful what you do with it. And the obelisk is yours, after all, for your kingdom. I simply want to know what it does. Don't you?
Well, don't we already know it takes us to a different plane, or is there more to it than that?
There's much more to it. These obelisks, they were... well, they were capable of quite a bit. Back in the days of the Nether East, they would lift entire cities. From what I've read, we've only known a fragment of its power.
I would stay very careful about fiddling with anything netherese.
Well, that is why we're the ones doing it. With the utmost care, right? Wouldn't want Envor to do something nasty with it.
Imagine those same words left Carsus's lips at one point. Let's get a move on.
You trudge into the forest. With that, we will take a quick break. We pick up. We have a random encounter.
Hey,
Sounds good.
How's Sanine doing? Or
Yeah.
what?
Well, he said 30 minutes,
he told me he got dragged into a party, apparently.
but it might have changed.
Umts, umts, umts.
Want to see if he's there?
Yeah, I mean, he said 30 minutes late,
No,
but if he ended up busy, he's busy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's jump this
Be right back.
over. Stream will be right back. few more minutes for everyone to get back here.
Do. You're excused.
I think I'm muted for you guys, but not for stream.
Mm.
Hopefully I'm muted for you guys.
No, we can hear you.
I meant the cough. Mari, I meant the cough. The excusable part. The thing that was to be excused. Let me add you all to the...
I was also wondering, Nick, if you can, instead of putting Oswin as the 3D portrait for the React for your stream, if you could put Mari's instead. I do like Mari's figure better. Personal
Maybe.
thing.
Oh, yeah, I need to make.
Not Mari no more. Yeah, Oswin.
I shall always be Mari.
Said you ain't Mari no more. Let me see here. Mari. I think might be the old one. Not sure.
Aha!
Save. 15 seconds left, Rhea.
Just in time.
Nice.
But no, we make our trip through the forest. Before we get into anything, you guys do have some time to chat. We're going to say an hour and a half. And I would like perception checks. Group DC here, so everybody give me a perception.
As we get off the ship, can I cast my mage armor?
Of course.
Perfect.
Damn, Moonfire, why are you doing that? You're supposed to be
Good
on
job.
my side.
Mariri did a good one anyways. We had the same.
Do I have
Double
to target
23s.
myself?
You shouldn't have to target, you just need to buff yourself. On the far left, if you see that hand with the sparkles,
Yeah.
look for mage armor and you can buff yourself with it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Just a second on that check. Perception?
Yep.
Okay.
Why are we missing a 1 here? Yes, no, there's a 2. I just missed it. Natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay. That's still pretty good. 72, is that everybody? 2,
Yeah.
Did Moonfire roll?
yep. 4,
Yes.
5.
She also got a
5.
23.
Yep, divided by 5, 14.4. DC was 14, you guys make it.
Ooh.
There is no surprise round. Is there
Oh,
any
thank God.
conversation we have before we get into this hour and a half up ahead here that you wanted to cover? Or are we good to jump into combat?
I think unless someone asks Kieran something, bro is locking in.
I think Raya's actually reading as she walks. She's busily reading the Lich's book and noting down everything she finds in it.
You come to a clearing. Oh, sorry, keep going.
She notes down the amount of zombies he's got. She notes down the souls things. She notes down the endless caverns having a lot of different confusing paths. She's trying to pre-game a little bit.
Noted. And you do so, and there is quite a bit in there. You come to a clearing in the woods. At which point, with a 23, Mari, you and Moonfire both stop. We'll stand about here and look around. As the group kind of all dramatically stops for a moment. Together,
Nah.
you all
Rhea
start
walks
to...
into Mari.
Walks into Mari, that's fine.
Mhm.
You all
Was-
have a moment
she was-
to position wherever you might be, but you see around
She was reading
you,
a book.
right behind him, reading a book, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
Kieran
do
now
hear
behind Rick.
No, I'm covering her rear because I don't know where they're coming from.
Covering, more like looking at.
Hey, none of that.
Be careful
Everyone
out there,
roll
Might be in the
Kieran.
gutter, but
I think we are being surrounded. Ready yourselves.
Moonfire
I'd
looks
have to
back,
squat down to do that anyways.
and Moonfire says, did we not bring a tank?
What's
A
a
what?
tank?
Tanks are fake in 5e. Don't worry about it.
What?
There's no proper way to tank anyways.
Well,
Oh,
we
that
were
kind of
supposed to have Sanine in this party.
Sanine's at a different party.
Like, wait. Oh, yeah.
We need Desmond to roll. Mari, you got a 23. Kieran 14. Bethrea 9. Moonfire 7. And
Oh, perfect.
a 6. Desmond at the moment, yes. Roll
Yes.
NPCs. You have quite a few coming up ahead. Eyes begin to open in the dark shadows of the tree line ahead as you hear the cackling of a pack of gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he's not even here.
This is just a scouting party. But they look ready to
Yes.
attack.
That is a lot of gnolls.
They're here to get us to play for the University of Phoenix. We accept.
Mari, you're the first to act. The hair on your back stands up. Your
Jesus
ears
Christ.
lift. You look. They begin to step out. They're ready to pounce. And they are quick, but you're quicker.
20 feet in front of this one.
It's like a snake goes to jump, but the cat's just like out of there.
Not this time.
Cats versus snakes is hilarious. Apparently they win every time.
They do win every time. They are slightly quicker. 23 hits.
Let me actually do the actual thing. Oh, let me get the booming blade out. I think it's just damage. Yes.
It
1d4.
levels up as you go, I believe, to actually do it.
Yeah, but it's only when he moves.
At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
You're
It still is a
beyond
cantrip, so
5th level.
yeah, no, this is oh.
It does 7.
No, that's when he moves, right?
No,
He did-
you're high enough level that it now does damage on application and when he moves.
Yeah. So that's the application, the 7 damage.
7 damage.
No?
Yep.
And then
D8 damage.
bonus.
Like,
Yep, and then bonus action just less.
At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra d8
Yep.
on a hit. And the turn. Okay. Mhm.
And they do a bit more on the move. That
Does the
does
10 hit?
miss.
That missed. All right. And then
Why
It's
is it
not a
only a plus
dissing-
4? That doesn't seem right.
it's because it's the bonus action. It doesn't use my proficiency.
That's
A
only for
two-handed
damage, not
fighter.
to hit.
I'll check your weapon now. Yeah, the only difference on an attack bonus action, Mari, should be the damage doesn't get your modifier. That should be proficient.
Okay, it's the damage, not the.
Why does it say you're not? Oh, I
Oh,
see.
did I
Ability
make a
modifier should be default. That's why.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
should I
good.
re-roll?
Well, it just gets your modifier, right? So, what is your ability modifier? Dex 4?
Yeah.
So
So
14
14.
hits.
Then damage should be correct.
Max damage, nice.
It would just be +1, not the +4 on there. So
Okay.
we'll fix damage later, but that is still enough to kill them.
Then he will move
All right,
back
rogue
20
tank.
feet.
I mean, he does tend to play like that most of the time.
Yep.
Not successfully, but
I can disengage because of my mobile feet a little bit more, so I have more ease of
you
movement.
sure you do the damage so successfully. It's just the not being near death part that we need to work on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 150 feet, so that's fine. We are going to shoot towards you, Mari. Just double check. Okay. Great roll on this guy.
Miss by
misses.
1.
He's going to run forward, kind of to the clearing with a bow out. That's his turn. He'll chase after you. Rushing forward. He's going to make 2 bite attacks on you. As he's chasing behind you. One misses, the next one grabs on and chomps onto your tail. 3 points of damage. Bites into your tail.
Damn you. Not the tail.
This guy... yeah, he'll dash. Dashes up right next to you, Desnan.
Hey, whoa.
You see another step out, and it seems to be barking orders at some of them. It turns, and it begins to kind of all 4 hoof towards the party as well. Dashing up to here. This one is going to chuck a spear at Moonfire. Moonfire should also have mage armor on. Hold on. Does she have that? Let me make sure. Yeah, she does. Because that is not a good AC. 15 is better. That misses.
We should ask Esserate to come help. Forgot to bring people. Oh no, we have Lady Moonfire's 1 NPC at a time.
I need to...
NPC at a time.
At the end of tonight, I need to work with you on a feature, by the way.
Sure. Whatever that might mean.
She's missing a feat, and she's been missing a feat for almost 3 sessions.
I can just
Just because
add
we
it.
keep forgetting.
Who doesn't have a feat?
Rhea's missing one.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
The weird ASI thing.
Yeah, the weird ASI thing.
Did you already add a feat on D&D Beyond?
That's what I wanted to ask you about, is I'm not sure if D&D Beyond has this one specifically. It's one of the ones that we added from the additional rules.
Okay. Yeah, we can take a look. Send me which
We
feat
can come
you
back
want.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, even if you just want to message me, send me which feat you want. Let's see here.
I have a debuff, right?
And actually, my whole sheet is messed up. Okay.
What's wrong with your sheet?
Addition.
Right.
My charisma is too high. My dex is too low. Stuff has moved around. Let me look at D&D Beyond real quick. Continue on.
I think we just took a look at this last week. Let's take a look at your D&D Beyond real quick.
I think we'd taken a look at it and figured out what was wrong, but we didn't actually make any changes.
Well, let's see. Yep. It looks like you still need to be updated. So, if you want, I can update you.
Oh, sure. It might actually matter for the combat.
As for inventory. Not inventory. What am I thinking? Sorry, I just had to check inventory off on that. As for the feet. Let's go to manage. Take a quick look at what we chose on that or what you might need.
Do you remember the name of it, Trey?
So right
Um,
now you have skill expert
Resources.
plugged in, but you don't have skills picked. So yeah, this needs to be fixed. So you want to choose a feat.
it was diplomat.
Let me look at it. Yeah. It's the diplomat feat.
Alright, let me open that up and I'll just paste it right over. What can you say?
Three
You're a
more
people person.
languages.
Okay. Let's see. You should be updated now. And then you just need this feat added, which we'll have to add after. But increase your charisma by 1 to a max of 20. You can learn 3 languages of your choice. A natural knack for understanding protocol and manage. Yeah.
It's kind of if you're willing to allow that feat, because it does mean we work together more closely.
Yeah,
But
no, that's fine. It's
okay.
for social situations and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Let's just add a feature, create a new item. We will call it Diplomat. Then we'll get all this text in there. Go.
It actually doesn't surprise me. I'm notorious for reverse cheating, so it does not surprise me at all.
There you go. It's at least written in. We can update your charisma in a moment, but good to go there.
Cool.
And the other stuff is updated on the character sheet. But let's go back to the Gnoll Hunter, who we're going to take an arrow shot at Moonfire here, and he gets 2 arrow shots. One hit at least. 7 points of damage. And their speed is reduced by 10 feet. Kieran O'Dower. The front line is quickly surrounded as Mari finds 3 gnolls approaching and surrounding behind as he runs back into the group. Besnan quickly also has one flank his side. More are jumping out through the woods.
Does it seem like there's any obvious leaders? Just at a glance.
Well, you did hear this one kind of shouting orders.
Okay, so we'll start with that. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively do this. And this. We'll do that, and then fly is temp HP. And then I'm action surging, so big boy hours. We're going to step here. We're going to target the supposed leader.
31 will
31
hit.
to hit. Oh, sharpshooter was supposed to be on.
That's fine. You can buff yourself with that as well on the right, but I got you right now.
I thought it was on. That was my thing.
Or on the left, rather, that hand.
But I'm guessing a 20, whatever that is, still hits.
You see this
A
one
19.
does happen to be as the leader, of course. He is in magical plus 10 plate armor, just for his defense.
All right.
No, it hits. He's in hide armor. He looks easy to hit.
Bink.
30 points of damage. Of course, it's reduced because he's immune.
What?
He's half health. That fucks him up.
He's bloodied.
Well,
Critical hit.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
be gone!
Thoughts?
Be gone,
40, 49 points of damage. Kieran, how does it look as you tap and tap? You shot this guy.
Both eyes. Fink, fink.
So
First one goes in.
he's
second one-
howling up, just gets up to Mari, like turns, you back up, he looks.
He nearly falls on Rhea and she shrieks.
As you shriek out of the way, I move up behind you, and since I action searched, I take 2 more shots at this guy.
Oh, I thought
Well,
you were-
I
thought
start
you were
with
gonna
one. We'll see how it goes.
Catch them as they faint or something. All right, go.
I stonewall it. I don't actively catch her, but it works.
No.
Another one.
nat
Not
20.
allowed.
Another one.
Just double
What's going on?
Goodbye.
double check that your dice aren't weighted. Just do a couple test rolls for me. No. 45 points of damage.
So that's where my dice rolls went.
Yep, they've been stolen.
Another one.
It is one tapped.
I got
You-
one more.
You could put one in for good measure if you wanted, but it'd be disadvantaged because they're prone now.
25.
Who you shooting at?
The one by Aram.
I see. That hits.
Okay.
Good numbers.
Jeez, that 22 points of damage.
You gave him this. You gave him this.
It's nice. It's a nice weapon. It's only
You
plus
allowed
2. It can
this
go.
to
It can go
happen.
higher. It can get one more D8 on there.
Can we get much higher?
You could even put a different transmute on there to get more damage dice, but it's a lot. And the plus 10 sharpshooter, it's really, that's all it is. It's pretty broken. But that annihilates them. 3 down.
Yeah. We will go.
The only
here.
impressive bit, like for a moment, you were like, "That's your leader." You're like, "Well, you know what? At least he took 2. The others, yeah, okay, they were all 1. Makes sense now."
Righty, that is my turn.
You got it. You step into the back. Still quite a few of them howling in a rampage. They seem to like the scent of blood. This one is going to rush forward and bite twice at Moonfire. And they're going to miss twice. I guess she
She's
is
nimble.
the tank.
Mhm.
I
A
can see
second
I'm the only
one
person who's going to be taking damage this time.
jumps forward and will spear and go ahead and get a bonus here from the flank. Nice roll there. 1 hit. And max damage on it. 10 points of damage. She is cut and then speared in the back. This one, where can he get to? He's got to dash up. And he'll dash all the way up. $30. Does this guy have a bow? You guys need more bows, guys. Alright, he dashes. Backlord.
I can't do bows. I've only got Sennheiser.
I wish I knew how to clip on Twitch. I wanted to get those crits.
You don't know how to?
I don't, apparently. I was like looking for it and I could not see it.
I got
What
you.
happened? Let me
He
see
wants to
here.
clip the part on Twitch for his crits.
This guy is going to incite rampage first of all.
Okay.
And he's going to let the gnoll in front of Kieran attack. He orders it to charge at you.
Okay.
So he's going to do a claw attack
Oh.
at you.
Gotcha. That hits.
Damn.
Um,
24. 8 points of damage.
Ow, owie.
That is only
ow.
part of his multi-attack. He also gets to bite. Well, he makes 2 attacks, either glaive, lombo, or bite. We're going to glaive and bite. We're going to do one of each at Desnan. And good rolls for him too. 2 hits on Desnan.
I know.
Oh no. 11 points of damage.
I wasn't able to clip it, but I did save it as a
Og.
quick video. So you're good.
I need to work on video editing and to get those all edited up. This guy charges forward and has the room to get some spears in right away.
Minus
This is-
2 to my AC. Miss.
Oh, you don't have to -2. I'm adding +2 right there in the situational.
Oh, okay.
But it misses both times with bad rolls. Rhea.
The little spellcaster's been deciding what to do for a while now. She's finally decoded the answer. It's a little bold. As usual, I have a crazy plan.
Fireball?
Yep. The first thing she's going to question before I do that. Do you run the optional rule of casting within 5 feet of someone else creates an opportunity attack? 'Cause I was looking through the rules.
No,
I didn't
that
see
is... So casting next to somebody does not create an op attack.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Cool. Fireball time. Let's figure out how to not kill Moonfire. As tempting as it is, another time. Cool. So she sees them all coming and she's trying to gauge where to put it. She finally smiles a little evilly and throws it. As Rhea casts Fireball.
Can we get much higher?
You see all of them prepared, quickly pick up a fire shield. No, they don't do that. They all make dex saves.
My God!
They'll be prepared next time with fire shields and buckets of water.
Can't keep doing
but-
this.
But this time, most
Pair of
of
crits.
them having some rough
Yeah.
situations. Two crits from the Gnoll Hunters, but many of the others burning up. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
Still have to take half. The Gnoll Hunters and the Gnoll in the back are going to take half here. They are alive. These other guys take the full amount. Taking them out.
Awesome. She's gonna yell for Moonfire to get back here. She's a little too exposed. And then I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna quicken a Sacred Flame with my bonus action. Move some sort points around. As she calls out to Selanine to protect Kieran. And if both of these guys, let me see here. T for target, throw. Okay, if the two in front of Kieran could both make dex saves.
You got it as the... Let me just see here. Two in front of Kieran.
Mm-hmm. She's using the Lunar Sork feature to hit them both.
1 succeeds, 1 fails.
The Fang of Yanogu failed, so I'll throw that one.
He says, why'd you read it like that?
Okay.
Inogu.
So he'll take 10 points of radiant.
Oh, it's gonna be radiant damage today. Gotcha.
Was it not?
He takes all of it.
Oh no, I'm just. Never mind. It'll make sense later.
She's just like, Moonfire, get back here!
What? I don't know about Radiante.
Not what I'm asking! It's too exposed!
Oh, they're just
And that's-
gnolls.
Aye, gnolls will kill you.
Anything else in your turn, Rhea?
Nope, that's all. She can't step away from this one, even though she very much wants to, so she doesn't.
I could have stepped away when I took damage. I should have. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use a far step. Why not? She'll step back behind you guys here and blast some Eldritch blasts.
Always a good choice.
Wow.
Not always the best shots from her, though, as she kind of looks out with one hand, just reaches and shoots 3 out without quite aiming. 1 hits 8 bits of force damage. Does seem to severely impact the Gnar. Very strong. That is her turn.
For a split second, I thought she rolled with elven accuracy.
Haha.
Hey. This is getting a little too cozy.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
he
you're
has
getting
to
popular.
dash. But as he does dash, we go to your turn.
Okay. Well, I do believe. Let me pull up my sheet again.
You believe in life after love.
Bonk.
I need to get Knoll sounds. There'll be Knoll sounds somewhere, right?
What?
I feel
That was
like
pretty good,
like
Marnie. Praise.
Oh, the old. So now.
there's gotta be some.
All right. I wish I could have gotten more, but there is a cat in the way. Actually, no. It's a 3x3. Anywho,
It's each
they
creature
need
of
to
your
roll
choice.
a con save. Oh, well. We're gonna grab these 3 anyway.
Ah,
Is that not centered on you? Or am I
Yeah, so
thinking
that
about
is the
spells?
one thing with this. It erupts from you. You're that center
Okay.
square.
it does say each creature of choice, though.
Yeah, which is fine. Doesn't have to hit allies, but it is
Yeah,
centered
that's
on
fine.
you.
Yeah, I didn't read that. Anywho, so they too need to make a save.
You got it.
See, that's why I hadn't used it earlier. It's a good thing she's not next to me.
Of your
well.
choice.
Will help.
They both fail.
All right. Should be 2d6. Ooh, that's not bad.
8 bits of damage. They both take it in stride.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
They thick.
Oh Lord.
You hear a cackle throughout. But most of them still quite bloodthirsty and ready to fight.
And moving away at all would be a
Provoke
non-attack,
2
right?
opportunity attacks.
You
Okay,
can
so I
push
just have
one.
to stand here. Huh? Oh yeah,
Can't. Yeah, do your little push.
I can push one.
Attempt to push one with a gust.
Not
Take
a
it back
gust, but
now.
yeah.
Not
Or a
gust. it's
telekinetic
arc.
shove.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I will save my reaction for
It's a bonus action.
sorry, I will save my bonus action for Misty Escape later, because they're
That's a
gonna smack
reaction
me.
though.
Huh?
Isn't that a
You can do
reaction though?
both.
Oh, I can do both. Okay, well then I will
Why not
push.
both?
Good. Thank you. Again, this is me being excellent at 5e. Where the hell
Misty
is
Escape
my
is
thing?
reaction
There it
on
is.
your, like, in between turns, like they're about to do if you step away. Let's see if you can shove one away.
Boink. Oh,
He
oh,
has
that's
to
not it.
make. No, you're good. He has to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I just have to click the right actual ability.
I got you. I can just roll one.
Okay.
He does fail.
All right.
At 5
Yay.
feet? 5 feet.
Yep.
You would only take one op attack at this point.
I think I'll still
Still
Ooh.
because
stay.
I'm going to get hit either way.
Okay. Fair enough.
They're not going to miss.
That's what they want you to think.
It is. I hope they don't miss.
Hey,
says the
enough from you.
says the DM known for player killing. Yeah.
This one runs in and incites. What do you
No, I'd
mean?
win.
I know plenty of DMs that kill way more than me. Runs in and incites this guy to attack. Which he does. Gladly attacks.
I don't think that's a good qualifier.
Listen. It's not me
Who's that
killing,
against?
it's you guys dying. It's against you, but it misses.
Okay.
He is then going to take some longbow shot.
Bring it. You won't fucking
see-
hit me.
He points towards the elf,
Hmm.
and he cackles
Which one?
something out. You.
Okay, there's technically 3 elves in this party at the moment.
He says something in Gnoll for the whole group around him. And all of them turn and look, and some of them say something back. But you don't know what it is. He takes 2 shots at you nonetheless. $17 to hit.
If only we had the crown.
Just one longbow shot. Your call.
Wait, did oh right?
I'm
the
gonna
crown was still
shield.
taken.
Yeah.
Okay, reaction shield. Go for it. Puts a 5 AC shield up on you here. Till we come back to your turn. It was at least something quite acknowledgeable. They had some type of a short conversation there about who to attack, and then started
Yeah.
shooting Rhea.
I was gonna say a lot of them are looking at her. She's aware of that. Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the fireball.
Maybe. She's definitely earned their ire, but I don't regret it.
This one
And they can't hit
dashes
Kieran,
up.
so
Mari.
Yeah, Kira doesn't exist.
Yes.
no, he doesn't.
All right.
Just they can't hit him.
Kill them till they die.
There's way too many people here. I will go ahead and finish this one off at least. Oh.
That hits.
Hope.
You kill him till
Okay.
he dies. 3 damage is more than enough to finish him there. As you
Oh,
do
was
10.
that close? Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why you guys didn't do some smaller damage there. But oh well. Oh, that's weird.
I
That's a
was
B
busy
button.
doing smaller damage elsewhere.
Yes, yes.
I only got big damage. You guys got any small damage? Does big damage work?
Ooh, that's
Natural
a nat
one.
1. I should have done something else.
You accidentally stab Desnan.
Not even near me.
I know, you throw the dagger.
I don't know if I should run so they chase after me.
They're more interested in the elf.
True.
Yeah.
No, that's... I don't have anything to do. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the turn, sadly.
Hang's a free action.
I was...
I've been told Nick doesn't allow that.
What is it?
Taking
Crying?
crying as a free action.
I would accept a performance action. Longbow attack.
That will hit.
Max damage on it.
Huge.
Huge longbow attack as this one rushes forward. Blood just gushing out of it as it is just cackling madly. He can't get into the fray. On his run up, he's going to first throw 2 spears. He'll throw 1 spear actually, and then he'll run up and melee Mari. 1 spear at Rhea,
That's rather rude.
and then melee Mari here with a bite.
Ooh.
He hits.
Yep. Not my tail.
Kieran, you're up.
Okay. I'm thinking about something.
There's a lot of traffic, so all of a sudden.
A little bit of traffic.
No.
Eh,
Hey Nick, how much
is
is
it worth it?
armor do you
No.
do on studded leather?
Whatever
Well,
studded leather is.
It's saying
I don't
12.
change it.
Studded leather is 12.
Should be 12 plus dex.
I've noticed there are
Oh,
some
there,
issues
studded
with the way
leather armor
is.
+1. Never mind, it's right. We're good.
Take your
thought-
pitiful attack opportunity attack.
Yeah, 12 plus 1, which
Yep, no,
means
we're
it
good.
would be 13 plus your dex. Or it should be. This guy's gonna up attack. Okay, if you say so.
If you have to.
Nah.
I mean, he does it. Just not good.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Misty Step, so all within 5 feet take 3 fire damage.
Ooh.
Just happens.
Oh, you didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that?
No, you did not.
Why not?
We need to fix the AoE animation for that.
I'll give you one guess what's coming out of her next.
Fireball.
Why do you think I'm getting out of the way?
Fair enough.
Fireball,
30-foot step, where do you go? All the way over
There.
there. You got it.
Teleports behind you.
Haha.
Let's see here. Who should I pick off?
Your party
Will do.
members.
Actually, no. They're probably better off for Fireball. We'll do this one first. This gnoll right back there.
Huh?
Just looks at me.
Huh?
Hey, buddy, vibe check.
Oh, he
Ducks.
vibed.
Just full on. He just ducks. There's like a whole crowd in between you, and there is a shot that you have, but he just ducks underneath it.
Oh, he
and
can't do that
you
one.
shoot under people's legs on the second shot, and he's like looking, peers around someone, and sticks right into his head. He's dead.
That was a very polarizing turn.
34 points of damage.
I
Mari,
could've
you
done
feel
better.
it though, like whiz between your legs, just right between them for just a second, and a gnoll just curl over and die.
Nice shot.
I've had better.
Yes, you did.
These two turn towards you and growl.
Ah, bring it. I
Show me
relish
what
the
you
challenge. Show me what you got.
So you do still have some movement. Is that your
Show
turn?
me what you got.
You
Oh,
get like
whoops.
20 feet.
I moved 5, 10. Yeah, so I have 20. Sure.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just
We'll go this way.
okay.
You got their attention. It's easier to just keep running.
And he chases right after you with a double bite. Double
Nah.
bubble.
Nah.
Not one as he trips and fumbles as you just kind of leap away.
Rolls today.
You're gonna have to try better than that, puppy.
Besty's got okay.
He's trying real hard.
That just reminded me of, I don't know why, but now I'm just picturing like this specific Knoll and like the pose where Pepe's just on the ground and he just dropped his fast food tray and he's crying.
That's the gut, man. Oops, I added 22, not 2. Ignore that number.
Oh God.
Hey, those are
Second
the
one
only
misses.
numbers I should be rolling.
Second one misses. First one is a 24. That's on you, Rhea.
Okay. There's nothing I can do. That's a hit.
24? Okay.
Mhm.
Damage.
Because even with my shield, best I can do is 22.
3 points of damage on one short sword stab from this Nolnar. And a Fang of Yenogu. They do still seem interested in you as he runs over, sniffs, and just starts to chomp down. 3 attacks. 1 bite, 2 claws. 24 to hit. DC 12
Another?
con save or take poison damage.
Okay.
I will go ahead and rebarbs that.
What?
Mari's just a little bit magical.
I didn't know
Little
that
bit
could affect the
crude.
save. Okay.
No, it's an attack roll. Gonna make a new
You
attack
have to do
roll.
this. You have to do the con for poison.
Fair enough.
18 to hit. Still hits unless you want it. Well, you've already reacted.
I should
You
still have
should
my
still
shield
have
up until
shield
my
up.
turn.
Yeah, why did it go away? Oh, you know why it went away? Because of the turn order. It hit round 1, but it didn't. Yeah, that's why. Oh, just need to remember
Okay,
to put it
so-
back. That's all. Still shielded. That misses.
Mhm.
Reaction used
that's
from
I will
Mari.
get.
Yeah.
2 claw attacks from him as well. He's
Uh,
I will
going to
give Kieran the advantage.
He's going to
Oh.
step forward and claw twice at you, Mari, as he sees the magical shield on Rhea, and you give him a quick slight. He surrounds and attacks twice.
Miss. Miss.
Bad rolls.
Oh wait. Oh no, you did a +2.
I
Never mind,
did
yes.
it. I did it already. It's +4 right now. You're surrounded.
Oh, thank God, it still missed.
It's still missed. Hacklord is going to. Actually, he's going to step. Yeah, he'll step into here. And shield or not, he's going to go for you. First, trying to recharge his Insight Rampage. He doesn't. So he is just going to go for the attacks on Rhea with 2 attacks. We're going to do 2 glaives. This also surrounds you at this point for a +4. He still misses on that one. And definitely misses on that one. Gnoll Hunter. Spear and Bite on Mari. Also +4. Ooh, 18 on the
hits.
dice there. Only a 9 on the dice. Gives him just 1 under what he needs. Does get the spear stab in. 8 points of damage. Rhea, back to you as the magical shield falls off, but you find yourself surrounded in gnolls. And kind of an odd reflection of them howling and charging at you.
Mari, do you trust me?
The only way.
YOLO!
I don't have
she's
a
gonna-
reaction. I can't do uncanny dodge, but I hope you don't kill me.
She's gonna face step Mari.
Oh,
So, if he could move, I mean, math, hang on. If he could move to here, she uses her Eladrin step to actually move someone else.
Very cool.
I didn't know you could do
And
that.
then, yes, reading it, I actually can.
Is it you
And then she
them?
smiles and throws a fireball at basically her own feet.
that will get Aram and Moonfire.
Yeah,
Please.
Placing the template now. Cool.
Isn't that one you and them?
Yes, it is.
You just chose not to move. Oh, there we go.
No, it's actually me instead of them.
Is it?
Hang on.
I mean, them
Let me read it.
instead of you.
Yeah. Let me read it again. Feature.
Share it for us. Let's take a quick
Feature face step spring. So when you use your face step, you can touch one willing creature within 5 feet of you, teleporting them instead to an
Oh,
occupied
fair
space you can see within 30 feet.
look. Yeah. Okay, very cool. All right,
And-
template.
Yeah, back to placing the fireballs. All right.
No, you're good.
There's no way to not hit myself with this spell. That's fine. Yeah. Maybe it's
Could
less fine.
step back and risk op attacks.
That's kind of the
Technically,
idea.
I don't think you need to. All you have to do is the one step here, right?
It's still 2
You're
off
s-
attacks.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Couldn't I
didn't see this.
5 foot?
No,
No.
that's Pathfinder action.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I've had to figure that out too.
They all think she missed, and then it basically blows up on the other pack lord. If everybody in that square could give me a save.
If everyone in that square could die,
Most of them will. Let's get deck saves.
Die.
We do have 3 successes with 2 failures. Roll damage.
die, 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 my darling.
Nice.
Pretty good
Half
fireball.
damage to these 2 Gnars on the south,
It's a
and
really good fireball.
the Pack Lord half damage. This Hunter and the Gnoll take full damage. They're dead. Charring down 3 of them, leaving the Pack Lord and 1 Hunter, or no Gnar, in front of you still.
All right. I think she says in Sylvan, "Go fuck yourselves, you rabid beasts," as she throws the spell, and she stays. She's not going to abandon Aram. Come on, we can do this. Keep taking them down.
To that end, let's shoot out some multiple Eldritch Blasts. One at this guy, one at the next. Oof. And then the third back at the guy she missed.
Mhm.
Can you
Which she
shoot through someone's square?
Still misses. You can. Sometimes it'll cure or accrue cover. Ten points of damage to this guy.
Goodbye.
They were right to target the little mage.
One thing you guys haven't really found out about Moonfire is a spell sniper. So, doesn't much matter that there's cover. She snipes through things.
Wouldn't a
Does
sniper
she also have that
be good
Eldritch
at hitting
Invocation where
things?
she can shoot from a mile away?
She could get that. I think right now her Eldritch Invocations, let me see. She has Misty Visions. She can Silent Image at will. So she can just make things look like other things. And Mage Armor, Armor of Shadows, and Devil Sight, 120 feet non-magical.
That's 120 magical. You just see through magical darkness. Double sight's nice.
Yeah, or both magical and non-magical. Sorry, dark vision. That is her current 3. She could change them out, I think, with the next level up, but she's 11 right now. She's at 10 damage, kills 1 hunter. Desmond, we go to you. Actually, you know what? She'll step. She'll far step. Bonus action back here.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm just fine. It seems like the battlefield has shifted.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried.
Man.
Isn't that
If
right,
only there
Poppy? And I just
wasn't
look
a
at the one on the ground.
If only there wasn't a frickin' knoll in between me and Rhea.
You could always move
Technically-
5 feet.
I
Technically,
don't
you
want
got-
to move.
You can
Oh,
move.
no.
Technically, you can move to this square without triggering an op attack because you're still within his range.
No,
Figured
you'd
that
be,
one.
you'd be stepping out.
No.
Oh, you trigger the one.
Yeah.
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 You could always
well,
kill this
they're all-
guy.
You're only barely injured. You could take a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The real way to look at it. Come on. Spill
I
a
look
little
at it.
blood. What's a little blood for the blood god? Come on.
Blood for
I
the
mean,
blood god!
what would be
Skulls
really
for the skull
cool-
throne!
What would be really cool is if I just dived through the one of them and cast Thunderstep at the same time, and both of us zooped out of there. But I can't be in his spot.
How flavorful of you.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood on this page right now.
One would be pleased.
Oh, so tough.
Oh, Jesus. Nickens is adding more blood.
I mean, the entire field between the casters and Mari is filled with burned out people. Like, it's not a great scene.
Well,
Welcome
I
to adventuring.
suppose
I smell smoked wolf.
we are going to do my favorite my favorite spell for injured enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a second. Bonk. I need to save their neck.
Oh, the trees are on fire. That's bad. Wait, why are they on fire? Actually,
Fireball.
I wonder.
okay, because I thought that I had. Oh,
I wonder why would what could possibly have set them on fire?
that's not good.
A little bit of, just a little bit of fire. Always
Just
A little bit, he
always
says.
good to add
At
some
least-
fire to the battlefield, right? Gives you the flavor of the moment here.
All right, Toll of the Dead, Nick. Let's get going.
Who'd you toll? Okay.
The guy right between me and Rhea.
Ooh.
He says, and you don't think he understood your little rhyme that you threw at him. He's not responding the way you were hoping.
By the way, do they understand the Sylvan?
Do they understand Sylvan? No, they seem to speak. Well, this one seems to be speaking. Actually, roll me. Does anybody know it? Let me see.
I don't.
I think so.
Because I know what you're
Double-checking.
thinking.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not Knoll. The other ones are speaking Knoll. No. None of you know it. Does Moonfire by chance? No. None of you know it. This one is speaking a very strange language. Give me intelligence checks.
Okay.
Can I give myself advantage because backstory reasons?
Kieran's backstory?
No, you already have advantage, dude. I gave you it.
I'm not.
that's true.
Oh, I have to use it on this check. That's so. I'm just not gonna roll.
No, you don't
I'm saving
have
that.
to. No, you don't have to use it on.
Okay.
What are we
good.
checking again?
This is just to check if you know what language he's speaking.
I'm gonna.
Which honestly, I
DM
mean,
you
Rhea
why.
20's good enough.
She's a bookworm, in one way or another.
Yeah, this one in particular is speaking abyssal. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. That makes sense, Trey. Is speaking abyssal, and it mentions a demon's name, specifically Yanogu.
Oh,
Oops, I said it in abyssal. That's not.
interesting.
Can I religion check that?
You guys can, but let's let Aram finish his round first. Aram, what do you do? You
Oh,
did the Toll
yeah.
the Dead. You got movement. You got bonus. That's your action though.
Yeah. So I have to do my bonus yet.
Oof, 8 religion.
What the hell is mine? Okay, we're just gonna do a quick bonk.
A quick bonk on the middle one. Telekinetic shove.
And yeah,
Natural
he's gonna go away.
20. He's
Oh!
not gonna go anywhere.
End me! Just end me!
He turns and says, "Shredder." You think he said with pleasure in Knoll.
Short bow.
This one was gonna chase after Kieran, that growled at him, chases after, multi-attack, tries to incite rage first. It does recharge, incites rage on this Knoll. To
Roll
bite.
another nat one. It'll be funny.
Don't,
Wait,
don't,
Did that
don't,
go?
wait,
don't
what?
make it be funny. Nat ones. No, no.
You have no power here.
He is then going to make his 2 attacks, bite and glaive.
I feel like
Um,
Nick and I are using the same dice, except for his are better than mine.
Mine are not good.
I know!
It's a 4 and a 3. Oh no.
No, I'd win.
All
No,
right.
I'd win.
An 11 or a 10 hit you by chance? Did you happen to drop your armor from here to there? Did you?
If I didn't have
Did
my
you
armor
free
on, it still
action
wouldn't hit.
unequip? And
If I didn't have my armor on, it still wouldn't hit. It'd be AC
Did you go
15.
prone for advantage by chance? Do you want to drop prone post turn? Here, I'll
do
let
you
you.
wish to drop prone just for me? Yeah.
I'll let
No,
you drop
no.
prone for this moment.
I think we're good.
Okay.
For free!
End of
For
round
free?
2.
Kieran, are you okay over
Let's be
here?
real, they wouldn't have hit either way. Mari, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
they're
you
real
okay over-
pathetic. I'll be fine.
Okay. Go ahead and quickly backstab this guy.
These gnolls fight like astral elves.
Actually,
That's a
let me
weird
let me.
comment.
That's
Nick
20.
gets it.
It's a,
I know the joke,
it's a
but
Spelljammer Star Wars comment, right?
it'd
They're
be here.
stormtroopers.
I'd be
Astrolabs always
going.
miss.
That's 30 feet right there.
They just do.
Then I'm going to, because I will get advantage on this guy, right?
You only have advantage if you
No,
have
sorry, not
advantage.
advantage.
You have flanking
Not
for
advantage. I will
+2.
have sneak attack at least.
You do
That's
always
what I
have
was looking
sneak
for.
if you have an ally nearby. Yeah.
Deck.
You'd have +2 from flanking as well, but that hits.
Damage.
And sneak.
Booming blade. Sneak.
Booming sneak. 19
Booming
more
sneak.
damage.
A booming sneak.
The booming blade.
Just walk up behind the
Oh,
ear and do the
close.
zombies kaboom. Kaboom.
And then
Stabbing
just
out with a booming blade, just
and then go ahead and bonus action attack that part right there. Oh, that is
natural
okay.
1 misses.
I will end my turn there.
You got it. Kieran,
Actually,
we should
let
do
me
critical
move.
fumbles. You guys would love it.
Can you
no,
move
thank you.
me
Break
right
your
here,
dagger,
Nick?
Stab your friend. It'd be fun.
Nick, can you move me right here?
Yes,
I
because
have mobile.
your dagger flew out of your hands and you have to go catch it.
Okay.
Kieran.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the op attack. They're not gonna hit anyways.
He glaives outward. Tries to swipe out your legs.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not too bad.
I was gonna say, never say that.
Six
Never say
points
that.
of damage as he just slices across the back of your legs. Does get a little bit in there.
And then I'm gonna second wind to get
Attendance.
that health back, anyways. Yeah,
Back to unharmed.
I'm back to full health. How y'all doing down there? Should I wrap it up over here, or you want me to pick some off for you?
We're just peachy.
I don't believe you.
Mari's the only one that really looks kind of fucked up.
Yeah. That's why I moved a little bit here.
You know what? I'm not too worried
But-
about these two. I'll go ahead and just finish off what's left.
Finish him
Uh,
off.
We will. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off sharpshooter for this one. So we're on cleanup crew.
You can
feature.
right click it on the top right.
I didn't want to delete it on accident, but thank you. I
It
also have
pops
two
up
versions
and you
of it.
can click disable. But you're good.
Okay, cool.
And again, you can rebuff yourself with it, so not a big deal.
And I have advantage because
Reasons.
another one.
You have advantage because I gave you advantage.
Another one. Goodbye. Be gone. Reduced to atoms.
Why do you target the lowest,
He had 3
lowest
HP
enemy
left.
health?
Reduced to atoms.
As
It's style points.
37 points of it shatter each brain cell. He only had about 40 of them anyway. He used them mostly to think about blood and guts.
I love how you're rolling damages in above 30, and I'm rolling damages of like maybe 10.
Hey, don't worry about it. As a reminder, that could have been 50 if I had sharpshooter on. Wink. I have sharpshooter on, by the way.
Okay.
This one is just a normal roll. It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! The dice have
Does-
spoken! Be gone!
And that is the show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We
Be
will see you all
gone!
next week as
I am on fire!
we come
My
to a
God.
close of the session. The world blows up. 41 points of damage. Still alive.
It doesn't kill. Alright.
He's not happy about it though.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Arr.
Oh, that bad, huh? You know, my jugular is probably easier to hit than where you've been swinging. I tilt my neck. Right there.
The Gnoll
I
Hunter
swear he's
lunges at it.
killed.
He's gonna go for that neck. 2 bite attacks.
If we get a third nat one in the row, bro, I can't. Okay, good.
Not a nat 1.
No, 23 hits.
23. Goes for the neck. 6 points of damage.
Just like nicks it. Ah. Hey, you actually hit me. Good job. And I try and pat him on the shoulder.
This one with booming feet doesn't quite move. He's gonna make 3 attacks at Desnan. What, Desnan? Well,
I'm
who
kind of
boomed him?
surprised because I was the
Where'd
one he was
Mari
after.
go? Yeah, he was after you. What did Desnan hit him with? I feel like he did.
Nothing.
Am I wrong?
It's all the dead mist.
No, it was Mari.
I've
Not
that
missed,
Mari
it-
just ran away.
Yeah, come and get me.
Nah, we're gonna claw. His feet are
Come.
gonna explode. He's gonna
It
claw
did a
and
lot of
bite.
damage to you.
1 bite and 2 claws at Rhea. 22 on the bite. 20 on a claw.
Yeah, she would shield.
Nat 20 either way is gonna break through.
I
shield
will go
block.
ahead and Silvery Barbs that, Nick. Sorry,
Does-
buddy. You should have went after me.
You know, it is what it is. It is.
I
what it
told
is.
you. I
Does-
told
Get
you.
another nat 20 in a row.
I
Come
mean,
on.
it's all good. Use them up. Use them. We're not even in the
Welcome
endless
back to 3rd edition.
Not
Confirm your-
even in the endless caverns yet. Silvery Barb's burnt. Used up for him to just roll another critical hit here. No, it's not. It's a miss.
Aw, I was really
and
hoping for you.
I think it blocks everything. Yes, Rhea?
How many times can we silvery barb something?
As long as I have a reaction.
Until my
Because I
next
have
turn,
two as well.
It is spell slots. It is spell slots.
Yes.
I have two.
No,
Please
I've
use yours.
Alright, that's his
Well,
turn.
the thing is if I use it for silvery barbs, I can't use it for healing.
Oh shit! I deleted my character, Nick. If you can
Alt,
put me back on.
Control Z. Let's go back to the way it
Okay,
was, right?
okay.
Did you
Good, good,
actually
good.
delete your character?
Tree-
Bro.
I deleted
the
my-
past, quick Control Z brings everything right
Yep.
back, right?
We're good.
Now
We're
hit
good.
Let me
Control
see
Y.
here. It's Control Z.
I'm back, I'm
It
back.
just it
Yeah.
works. It works.
Now hit Control Y.
No, don't
No.
do that.
We're trying to finish this combat.
Control Y.
Alt
is reading.
F4 will give you an auto
What
crit.
does Control Y do?
It's
It
redo.
redoes it. Yeah.
Refresh? Or
Redoes.
Redo.
Redo? I don't know. I don't know what
It,
that would
like,
do in
If
this.
Control
that's
Z
the
is
same-
back, Control Y is forward.
What is it? But what does it do in Foundry? It might not do anything.
Oh, nothing.
would
That's
do the
Windows
exact-
10.
We're gonna find out right
Yeah.
now. Nothing happened.
If you press Control Alt Delete, we'll win the encounter.
All right, I'm attacking Desnan for nothing happening. Glaive and bite at Desnan
Why?
because
Delay
nothing
of
happened.
games penalty.
2 hits, of course.
Can I actually
20 on the glaive, 25 on the bite.
actually on the first hit with I guess the glaive, I'm going to Misty Step
Misty
or Misty
escape.
Escape. Sorry.
You do take the glaive hit, but you can reaction leave. Go ahead and use that charge up.
It's not letting me click it. Let's find it. We're in the
Have
other
you
page.
tried using
Misty
the left mouse
escape,
button?
reaction, use ability. Boom. You can go up to 60
go.
feet. Where do you go?
I'm just going to go over here because I don't. Rhea stuck around for me. I shouldn't abandon her. I'm invisible.
Well,
though.
you abandon her as you go invisible.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now looking at them both, being like, "Oh hi."
The
Oh,
Pack
good.
Lord will just kind of step over next to you, Rhea. Rhea, it's your turn. Surrounded by blood and dead gnolls.
Yeah.
And fire.
And fire.
Selenine, I need a bit more help. Dex save on both of them.
You would think that would trigger Booming Blade. It doesn't.
Oh.
No, because it's not on him. It's on
Hey,
him.
that's it. Oh,
On
that's
both
the
of them.
Dextro. Yeah.
All right.
He has to move.
Man, if
that-
only I
on both
hadn't
of
used
them.
my reaction. Get a silvery barbs. Just
The
Alright, he
thing is,
will
you know,
I need
it
to get
takes
out of
another
there.
6 points.
take 6 points of damage there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a reaction?
My Misty
Huh?
Escape. Yeah.
Yeah, 60 feet and then go invisible. Alright, Rhea.
I've used it. I've used it to advance before. It was hilarious.
Okay.
That's your action. What do you do?
No, that was my bonus action, actually. Actually, yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
Action Sacred Flame. I think you just
Yeah.
get the double as a feature.
I was going after, like, I usually quicken that bit in particular.
Hmm.
But, okay. Perfect. Another expensive spell, but
That's kind of your specialty.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna cast Blur with a quicken.
A quicken blur.
The red blur.
Yeah. As long as that red blur is not all blood, then we're doing good. But
Blood
She
from the
will
blood
continue-
god.
she will
It's
continue
not
to
all
mage
blood. It's
tank.
only mostly blood.
Staying where
Yeah,
you're
no,
at.
There.
she's gonna mage tank this.
Alright.
As one does.
Hey, Karen! I need
what's
to have a
up?
moment.
Oh yeah, sure. These two are just playing patty cake with me. We're fine.
Yikes, my dice.
Oh my
Ah,
My
god.
dice today
Moonfire.
are- it's not even Moonfire, it's even all these gnolls. I mean,
Oh my.
it's bad. It's bad. She blinks 60 feet back just to keep a distance, blasting them a few times, and just disappearing back. Desnan, we come back to you as your reaction comes back, invisibility falls off.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the thing that I should be doing instead of just wasting on save or die bullshit. Well, let's Oh yeah, that one's targeted already. Perfect. Come on. Bang.
Just
do
the thing.
Oh, that was so close to being a 2. Is that hit?
No, this is the only one that has a high AC. Yeah, that hits. 20, it's a 20 on a knoll. He's wearing a chain shirt. He is, but it's not enough.
Is that enough?
Not enough to kill him, but 12 points of force damage blast through the chain. Little links go flying everywhere.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to do it again. Oh, that was
That
almost a
hits.
1! Good God. This game is trolling me. Yeah.
Maximum damage, 14. Finishes the job, blasts all the way to the other side.
Couldn't leave you completely alone, lass.
I need more blood there.
I appreciate it.
More blood on the map.
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the skull throat. Yinogu is basically just furry corn, anyways. It works out. Like literally, as I'm thinking of it right now.
Aram, you look down. It's not all null blood. You look at all your injuries. What do you do?
Remember, crying is a free action. You can't avail yourself. You're down a hallway shouting at someone in another room.
Sorry, someone asked for something. I still have my... I can push this one. Bonk.
And acquired the bonk stick.
Bonk at range.
Telekinetic shove on the one that can't move?
It can't move?
It doesn't want to. It moves.
Why can't it move? I
Booming
missed
blade
something.
goes
Oh.
off.
Thank God. Now I can. That does that count as
Yeah?
booming blade? Alright, it's gonna take a bit. There it is.
Oh, so me moving it helped. Good.
Max.
Oh!
I hope very much so, because now she's at a button.
As you feel
Be
him
gone.
being shoved back, he starts to kind of like try to force his way against it. He's like clawing forward as something shoves him back, and he looks down at his feet as he hears just the crack of the booming blade just trigger, explode, as both of his knees give out and he falls. And we put more
Well,
blood
that
on
was
the
gruesome.
blood field.
Hey, Karen, are you done playing patty cake?
Now give me a second.
One more round. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to kill Kieran first. We're gonna go for some attacks here. Recharge this insight. It doesn't recharge, but we're gonna make 2 attacks. Glaive and Lombo. And he gives an order to the other gnoll. It has a +2. I forgot to roll it. Doesn't need it.
Ooh.
I
It doesn't
deserve that.
need it.
Mari,
Wait.
you know what you must do.
Wait, Desmond, can you do it? Can you do a silvery barbs? That's 30 feet.
I definitely can.
You know what you
Yeah,
must do.
60 feet.
Sounds like he's running back to his desk. Need to get
Silvery
there for-
barbs it.
for silvery
I can
barbs
do it.
opportunity.
Ah, where is it? Where is it? Oh god, it's
Under first level spells, silvery
I know.
barbs. I want to know how you all. I need to hear the lore behind how each of you went to Strixhaven and learned Silvery Barbs.
We found a book.
Strixhaven
I
is the
stole it from
only
another mage.
acceptable answer. We're gonna make a new attack. It does get an additional +2, so 18, 19. 19 and a 22. They both still hit, just not a crit. 11
Give
and
me
6.
the advantage, Aram, if you can.
Advantage.
Oh, I
Who
can
does
totally
it go
do
to?
that.
Tamari, you got it.
Yeah.
You did it! And I clap.
He's going to just surround and snarl as the other one has some type of order from this one. Mari, you're up.
Hi. Let me go ahead and give
That's
myself advantage.
I'm trying to kill Kieran over here, and you guys are stealing my crits.
This should
I
be
mean,
Oh,
a
I
I
don't
think
thi- I don't
almost
think
all
that
of us
will-
have the ability to
That's
cast.
just a buff. I don't think it'll actually. It's just a marker. You have to hold Alt.
+2.
There you go.
Really hoping you were gonna crit. It would have been funny.
It would have been.
It'll hit.
Sneak attack. Booming blade.
18 damage. 6 damage.
Bonus.
What about weapon damage?
I did that. Did I not?
You did
Did
not.
not. Oh, here's the weapon damage.
Wait, do I get another chance to make someone explode by moving them?
Yes. Yes, you
Booming
do.
blade triggered as all that damage is applied. Bonus action swing.
Yep. Oh, that's damage. Tech.
It hits.
Not bad.
Isn't Booming Blade a bonus action?
No, it's an action. As long as I hit someone, it counts.
Let
Oh,
me
that's
check.
cool.
Booming blade. Part of the attack.
Okay, I
Yep.
think I was thinking of I was thinking of Paladin Smites. Ignore me. My
Yep.
bad.
Some of them are bonuses. Yeah, that seems to be part of the attack. As far as
I
how it
will just
reads.
move 5 feet. And that's it.
You move 5 feet.
Yes.
8
What can you
damage
do? I
on
have
him.
mobile. I have mobile. You can't do anything.
Poor
Kieran,
Nick.
your
Kiri,
turn.
don't forget you have advantage from mine. Every barbs.
What are you doing, Kieran?
I'm moving.
I mean, they're both going to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, spear.
Nah.
Does an 8 miss? Well, how about 15?
We're good.
All right, they both swing. You step out.
It's been fun, kiddies, but I gotta step out of the kiddie pool for a while. Hope to play patty cake with you some other time.
24. 21 bits of damage, but he's only got 10 health left. More blood on the map.
Oh.
Actually, no. We're not gonna sharpshooter. I don't think it's necessary.
He looks terrified. 27 will hit.
Well, you should have thought about that before you went cohorting with demons. Have fun in the abyss, fucker.
I think he... Yeah, he's dead.
With that,
And then booming blade.
combat comes to an end.
I would have laughed if you left him on 1 health.
What up to?
I already had that
Goes-
happen on Monday. You're supposed to die when I say the one-liner.
Well,
Woo!
what's a
we
little
lived.
forest fire after all, really?
Press
Steve,
to hesitate. Press to
Yeah.
hesitate.
It's not that bad.
I'm
Press.
gonna start doing
Press.
that. Yeah.
The two
Yeah,
of
we'll
you
start putting out fires to prestidigitation. Yeah.
rush over and begin to start putting out fires. Moonfire watches from the center, still blinking around a bit with the far step.
Making sure that was all of them.
Now, how often are gnoll attacks? That was rather strange.
Fortunately, not often.
We did not interact with one, but we did notice someone camping around when we were at the Hill Giants or Lork before it was ours.
Man, none of you are gonna mention it. That's wild.
Well,
After this, yeah, I was gonna say B also does the weird text thing. Like I'm
it
talking.
does, it does.
Or like a,
What's that? I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything.
As long as you target yourself. There you
Uh.
go. Assuming let me go ahead and do that. Assuming the fire's out now, Mario will start looting.
Yeah, Rhea's actually gonna help him in this case because she can clean herself. She's looking for orders. Or like some kind of reason they attacked us. Besides
Red?
being gnolls and seeing an opportunity.
hey, Red,
Yeah, yes, what's up?
you get the blood off my boots.
I suppose she'll clean off his boots and then stand on him. And she tries to match his height and says, "Sorry, can't get this red off."
I lift my chin up and bonk you on the top of the head with it.
Yeah. She
Can I
stumbles
press?
back and is kind of confused.
Can I cast Prestidigitate to resoil his boots?
I don't think so.
Technically, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a part of the
soil
spell.
an object. You can.
I know you can. It's just.
Your call.
I mean, I totally would.
Aram, you go to do that, and as you go to cast the spell, you kind of reach out with your arm, and you realize blood dripping down it. They cut and chomped on you quite a bit.
Oh.
My poor tail.
Speaking of, that looks a bit bad there. You need some help.
And we could probably go for a quick little rest after that. Get the blood rate up and then.
I was actually going to use the healer's kit.
That doesn't give you any
They're really
HP.
only about a half a day. Not a half a day, I mean a half an hour from the cavern itself anyway.
Would there be a better place to rest there?
Well, no, I just mean we're fine to rest for the day and still make it. It's just odd, so many gnolls just rampaging out of nowhere. I've never been attacked by gnolls before.
First time I've came across the beasties. Definitely weird that they were speaking Abyssal, though. Or at least some of them were.
Is that what that was?
Aye.
Come a little closer. Let me bandage that. Shall I say?
Do
Is
you
that-
know Abyssal?
That was to Desnan.
No, I just know what it sounds like. You kill enough demons, it gets in your head.
I'm pretty sure that I mentioned one of the demons. I think his name was Inogu.
Bless you.
Yeah, something like that.
And this is where, if you haven't done so, give me a religion check.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Mario will help. I think no, Mario's busy looting.
Mario's busy looting.
Just rogue things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Loot that body!
No, it's more
Rhea
Mario
will
things.
consider it, but she's spending a lot more time fixing Desnan.
Much appreciated.
If it's important, I'm sure it'll come up again.
Give this plus
Glad I helped.
one here. Not good either.
None of us.
Not good.
Anything interesting, Mari?
I could have thrown a guidance in.
Man, if only we knew someone who knew more about gnolls.
Well, I'm sure it's not a backstory thing with anyone or something weird like that.
Of course not.
No.
Let's make our way back to the end of this cavern then. Do you all want a short rest here?
That's what I think
Yeah.
he's getting at, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We can set up a quick 1 hour camp as you guys pack the bodies up and set up a camp to the side, a little bit away from the blood.
Bodies up!
There's a lot of bodies.
We can burn the bodies and collect the loot.
a
Loot
big,
that buddy.
Gonna loot that body
black-
now.
a big black smoky tower in the middle of the forest as 20 burnt, charred gnolls cook up into
Only
the air.
20. Oh wow.
Whatever
Ray, I
it
keep
was here.
Sacred flaming it, trying to make it burn faster.
It's
Because
actually
he doesn't
18.
want it to be.
18 of them.
Do I have to roll anything for the loot, Nick, or you're just gonna send me it?
There's not a lot on them that's really worth your time. There are some chain shirts and some splint armors that could be repurposed and reused. Hey, what's up, Wax?
Hey.
Getting right to
Hey
the
made
man, you're
it.
just in time
Towards
for
the-
us to burn the bodies.
towards the end of the session here, as we just finished combat and we head over to the
Rhea-
endless caverns.
He's
Rhea
just in
did
time
ask
to
for
help
any,
us burn
like-
the bodies.
Ray did ask for any notes that they may have kept. but
Yeah,
I'm assuming they didn't.
not believe it or not, gnolls not big writers.
Yeah.
Not a lot of notes.
I would think they're quite accomplished writers.
Yep. One of them was. He's got a small journal. He's working on it. The rest of them, not really. But luckily for him, he left his journal at home. It's the only thing his parents remember him by.
Oh no. How could you
Is
do
that
this
what
to
we
us?
did we want Noel backstory? Is that what we're going for here?
Yeah, let's see where they're at. Give me that
We
no
wanted to start-
backstory.
Start diving in one by one here. What's up, Sanini? You actually there? Can we hear you?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why
Oh,
I was disconnected.
You're good. You're good.
Sanine regains consciousness to quite a scene.
Yeah, steps over, like, comes out of Fenrir form. We all know he was in it the whole time. Eats some of the gnolls. This is in drow form.
Sanine
I
just
mean,
comes
I'll-
back covered
I'll
in
just-
blood. I handled the others.
I tanked.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like, oh, you guys fought. You should have seen what I fought.
Me too.
I just like to think that Sanine was trying to train, forgot that people were going on this trip, and this went Fenrir form trying to race back.
He was
Yeah,
swimming. He was swimming to catch up.
You just see a wolf just pop out the wolf pop out of the woods, and Sanine go back to his farm.
You're like panting.
Yeah, don't forget to spend hit dice, Aram.
Yeah, everybody, go ahead and take
Oh,
a
yeah.
short rest if you would like to. Let's
You
get
look
that.
a little rough there.
Yeah,
out of the way here.
I forgot mechanics again. Sorry.
Oh
I can't
God,
see my short
Moonfire.
rest button because y'all are rolling.
You have to click on yourself, and then you can just click short
No,
rest.
I have the pop up. It's just your dice are on top of it.
Press
You can
C.
grab dice and throw it out of the way.
Nah, leave it there.
Ugh.
It's more realistic that way.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess I have to reload the page.
It only lets
Everything
you
just-
do one.
No. Everything
no,
went
you're-
black for a second.
Oh, you're out of hit dice. No, you're not.
No, I have a D6 from Sork.
Yeah, no, you got plenty. You got 7 out of 8.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. I just
You just had a UI failure. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I need to reload the page. It's bugging out. My dice are black now.
Alright, well, it healed you nonetheless. Barely injured. An hour passes.
Oh my god. There we go. There's the number I was looking for. I've been rolling 2s this entire time. Okay. There.
It gets you up
We
to
trusted you. We gave you one job. Roll.
Oh god, all I can see is the blood splatters.
Mostly that's what the battlefield is, as the bodies are all
No,
burned.
no. That's all I can see.
Yeah, that's
I'll take a
it's
screenshot.
pretty close to accurate though, right? So,
Mhm.
Yeah. Let me just.
all right, let's jump to the world, or you know what? Let's jump to the endless caverns. You guys
Oh.
get to a small cavern entry, and it goes into it's like a little hill. There's a cave that enters in, and as you get into the cave, it begins to descend directly into the ground and activate this. I'll put you guys on
My
here.
trap card.
I'll activate my trap card as you were all now stuck in, once again, the Underdark.
Ah!
Oh
Curse is
joy!
foiled again.
What a
Ah,
wonderful
yes,
place to
oh.
be. I love it so much.
No,
Ah,
Got us again.
you begin to
So-
descend into this.
You'll
deep,
never guess what I do.
dark chasm.
Light rock time. Light rock time.
God damn. Light rock. Oh my god.
I'm not my
You got-
drow. I don't
you-
care.
you guys are having trouble seeing?
No,
can see
no.
fine.
it's comforting.
Okay, you light up a rock, and then you want to just... Do you want to hold on to it, or are you chucking it?
Yeah.
What is
No,
the...
she has a specific little favorite rock of hers
Okay.
that she casts light on and then just carries. No, she says. Actually, it would be very well known by this point how much she is scared of the Underdark. She's like,
I don't know.
it makes me feel better.
Something bothering you, Red?
Always. Usually you.
Ah, well. If I'm all
But
that's there to bother, then I think we're doing all right.
in this case, I just don't like being on the ground. What if it falls on me?
I jump on top
I
of you,
can,
so it wouldn't hurt you. Wink.
Yeah.
It's only happened a handful of times that I've seen.
Which part? The falling on me or the jumping?
Both.
Oh. Kind of weird look. Alright.
What does that even mean?
That I'm not sure. Anyway,
It's
let's keep
alright,
going.
I'm exhausted.
Well, we've gotten to the edge.
So,
From this point on, we have to climb. I take it you all know how to climb.
Push.
just so you all know, this lich in particular controls quite a bit of zombies, and they're not normally dead. As
You
in,
mean they're not normally dead? Isn't that what a zombie is?
yes, they are zombies, yes, they are undead, but they still have their souls. If I'm reading this book right. And they may not look quite as normal for undead as you were expecting. Man is quite powerful. By the way, we like to talk to him before we fight him. Ideally, we don't fight him at all.
I didn't think the plan was to fight him.
I'm just laying it out now, so that someone don't take a swing at him.
We simply need the scroll he has. All you have to do is just... Whether you charm him for it, or make a deal, or if, things come to punches, I'm sure you all know how to throw one or two.
See, that's exactly what I'm afraid of, lass. That we'd make a deal with him when with lasting consequence. What we're asking him for is not a cheap piece. It's not a simple little bauble he'll just give away to someone interested. This
I
is ancient
was hoping, I know this goes against some of your morals, that maybe we don't ask him for it and Mari gets it.
Yeah,
Not
that's what
again.
didn't that work out super well last time, ma'am?
Well, we'll all be there this time, so when things go bad,
We'll all
Ah,
get killed by a lich. It's a great idea.
Yeah,
So
so
I
we
mean,
can
he's a
all
real
get
big fish to
slaughtered by
fry
a
for this
demon
one.
this time instead of just Mari. Wonderful.
it wasn't
Y'all
slaughtered.
fought demons without me?
Mari, you got slaughtered? No,
I
see,
never
we're all
was there.
fine.
I wasn't able to find. You remember when you sent me to the
We
temple
got the
and
tablet. You got it just fine.
no, I know I didn't.
I did. You were all being cowards.
Rhea actually steps up at that. She steps up real close to Moonfire and says, "Ma'am,
They were. You weren't in there.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't treat my comrades and friends with such disdain.
Oh, I simply jest.
I simply nothing. I appreciate your perspective, but we're trying to help you, ma'am. Please don't treat us like trash."
As someone with memories of what actually happened there, it was an obvious trap, so we decided that we didn't want to be a part of it. except we didn't be a part of it outside of the room the trap was.
Well,
Stepping out of character, see, the difference is that Rhea doesn't give a shit. She protects her team.
nonetheless, what lies ahead of us is a bit of a climb.
Indeed. It'll be so much fun.
And shall we climb and deal with the threat in one way or another?
We all begin to descend downwards. Let's have each of you roll me a d20.
I figured you'd call athletics.
Oh no, you can climb.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh.
Let's cap off the night with another. Aw.
Oh.
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 What is this
Um,
session?
That's
What
you know-
is
good.
this session?
I still
You
remember
know-
that one.
I technically don't need to because I have a climb speed.
It's
We're all gonna die.
It's not about climbing. Everybody's capable of climbing.
Can I guide
Simply
it
at
this
half
that?
stealth?
speed.
Because if it's stealth, I have something specific.
Not stealth. This is a random
Can I
encounter
guidance
roll,
mine?
and I simply had you guys roll the d20s instead of me.
Well,
On the
Aaron,
first,
it's fun.
on the
The light
first,
rock is not helping.
on the first half an hour descent. Sanine, roll
Thursday
me
of
a
Christmas.
d6.
Gotcha. 5.
Is that good?
We're about to
That's
find
not
out.
good, is it?
Yeah, we'll find out.
It's not good, is it?
I put my sword in my mouth. I mean, what?
You feel as you're climbing. Go ahead and position yourselves. It's like a straight down descent, right? So, who would be? You can see like the third tier would be like 60 feet down. So, you know, kind of whatever. This isn't the top either at this point. You guys are 30 minutes down, so you're just climbing down a
Understood.
tunnel,
Da-da-da-da.
diving into the middle.
What?
Just
Free
for-
bird!
He just swan dives in and dies.
Just to kind of get a sense of how separated people are from each other, where you guys are at, right? So we'll say,
Am I on the wrong map?
maybe we'll say, and I'll write these
Oh,
in
yes.
here.
That text box that is
Chill,
that is a problem
chill.
these
I'm
days.
writing.
Ah,
Yeah, I still have the forest clearing show. Maybe I'll refresh my page
Yeah.
again.
No, yeah. You're not in.
why are you doing this?
What? Nothing.
No, I'm messing with Aram.
60, 40, 20, and then this would be just ground level. So we'll just say we'll just leave it as it. But continuously climbing downward. Aram, let me see. Yeah, we don't see you at all. And it does continue, right? So there's
Yeah, my
more layers and
page
more
just
layers.
isn't loading. I think I might have to
Just can't see
restart
it.
Chrome.
Don't worry about it. It's towards the end of the night. This is more just going to be flavor for the end. I just want to kind of position us as pushing through the stone walls nearby. Two things tunnel out. Now, they're not going to be stealthing. They're tunneling through stone, so you all hear the grinding of the earth. It's shoving through the other side. Two creatures, hulking out of the ground, with thick bug-like carapaces, and small beady eyes underneath large, clicking open and shut. What look like kind of gazing, confusing eyes.
I hate
We all
you.
roll initiative.
I hate you.
Did I not?
I'll try to talk to it in Sylvan. Hello there.
It says back in Sylvan, I'm actually a rather studied Umberhulk. Sylvan is one of my favorite dialects to partake in the afternoon tunneling. No, it doesn't say any of that. It seems to chitter in an Umberhulk-like sound. Not understanding the
Hold on,
word.
I picked that up.
Some of you are rather quick to act.
Oh wow, that's above a 10. That's impressive. I have outdone myself.
I was gonna say, you sure that'll stick?
We will pick up with this combat next week,
I have outdone myself with this.
as Kieran will be
roll.
top of initiative here, and 2 Umber Hulks burst through. Before we go, because I don't think this party has fought Umber Hulks, though some of you may have individually. Everybody give me a nature check.
This is gonna go well.
Is this
Oh,
an
okay.
Underdark thing in general?
It is relative to the Underdark. Anybody from the Underdark would be advantage Thanin, for sure.
All right.
Although your party is knocking this particular roll out of the park. They happen
Just
to
this
know,
roll.
some of them know more about them than you. Umber Hulks are indeed an Underdark creature that can tunnel through the earth. They have a burrowing capability, almost as quick as they can run. But the more dangerous feature that all of you are quite aware of is their mind-scrambling gaze. Many survivors of an Umber Hulk encounter recollect little about the attack because the monster confuses them with a gaze, scrambling the memories of the event. Those who have fought against and killed Umber Hulks recognize these signs. And denizens of the Underdark have grisly tales of vanishing explorers and the wanton destruction spoken of this foe.
If only someone knew how to blind fight.
If only
Mechanically,
someone knew how to fight.
if you look at its eyes, i.e., you can shut your eyes and avoid this. That means you do attacks with disadvantage, things like that. You don't know where you are. You're also
So you're
climbing.
saying if I do AoE attacks.
We are also climbing at the moment, which means we have to keep one hand climbing at all times. Letting go with both hands, we will fall.
So no bows, gotcha.
I have blindside of 10, right?
Unless you're
Yeah.
Mario, you can just use
All
your
right, I'll
tail.
keep that in mind.
Unless you have
It's not my tail, it's my
speed,
claws.
I
things
don't
like that.
think you can use it mechanically.
You're still climbing. Spider climb would let you use your feet.
Spooter climb.
So a climb speed means you move quicker, but you're still using your hands. Spider climb, you can just walk up and down the walls like a vampire.
Who said I wanted to do it like a vampire? I want to do it like Michael Jackson.
Moonwalk down the wall.
Down the wall. I don't know if he defied physics with it, but to some degree he defied physics. A little bit, like horizontally, not. All right. All right.
I know how he did it, but
Okay.
you're lying if he couldn't do it on a wall.
Sure. No, I'll give you that. We'll go with that. All right, guys. We'll pick up on this next week with a combat into the Underdark, diving to go find Omvor, the Undying, some unknown lich. We'll pick up on this next week right here. Quite a bit up ahead. See you all then.